Hey, Fremont County, listen up! This is your game changer, Health Source of Riverton with Dr. Jonathan Fabian, the only certified chiropractic sports physician in the area. For a limited time, student athletes get a $10 new patient special. That includes a full initial evaluation, needed x-rays, and a doctor-prescribed pain relief session. Just mention this ad when you call. Stay in the game with expert care from Health Source of Riverton. Call 463-2770 and tell them you heard about the $10 student athlete special.
From the first whistle to the final buzzer, teamwork makes all the difference on the field and in real estate. At RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, we're proud to cheer on our local athletes and our community. Just like your favorite team, we know it takes dedication, strategy, and a winning attitude to reach your goals. Whether you're buying, selling, or finding your forever home, the RE/MAX team is here to help you score big. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, proud sponsors of Fremont County sports, and even prouder to serve you. Visit RE/MAXRiverton.com or call 307-856-7827 to get started on your real estate journey. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, let's make your next move a winning one.
When every detail matters, for the modern outdoorsman, there's Maven Outdoor Company. Maven crafts award-winning precision optics, binoculars, rifle scopes, and spotting scopes that deliver world-class performance, direct to you with no middleman markup. Born from mountain town roots, built with the best materials and clean design, Maven brings clarity to every outdoor moment. Discover uncompromised quality and value. Go find your view at mavenbuilt.com.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more. Haskell Furniture and Flooring. Best prices, better service.
Northside Body Shop in Lander is proud to support sports and student athletes this season. Northside Body Shop is a staple in the Lander community and is primarily engaged in auto body, paint, and interior repair and maintenance. If you hit a deer or have a vehicle accident, Northside will get your repairs handled and accept all forms of insurance. Javi and the crew got you covered at Northside Body Shop, 323 North 2nd Street, Lander.
Looking for comfort and convenience in Riverton? Discover the Hampton Inn & Suites, where your perfect stay awaits. Enjoy cozy rooms, a sparkling indoor pool, and a delicious hot breakfast every morning. With free Wi-Fi and friendly service, it's everything you need for a relaxing stay. The Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to support Riverton's athletics program and be part of the Riverton High School Booster Club. Wishing all student athletes the best this coming season and looking forward to celebrating your success. So whether you're in town for business or cheering on your favorite team, make Hampton Inn & Suites your home away from home.
Wolverine basketball on County10.com is made possible by Wyoming.com, Health Source Chiropractic, Gales Carpet One, and Altitude Interiors, Wyoming Catholic College, Fremont County Prevention, Overhead Door Company, Northside Auto Body, Hampton Inn & Suites, Red & Kane & Associates, Porter's Supply Company, State Farm Insurance Agent Tyler Watson, Riverton RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, Sutherland's, Baldwin Creek Rental Center, Bailey's Tire Pros, Haskell Furniture and Flooring, Elevate Rehab, Fremont Chevrolet, Maven, Goddard Construction, Central Bank and Trust, and by Myers Gambles. If you or your business would like to support radio and video coverage of Riverton basketball, email sports@county10.com.
It's time for Riverton Lady Wolverine basketball. To get us ready for tip-off, let's go courtside with the voice of the Lady Wolverines, Jerrad Anderson.
And a very good Friday evening. Welcome to Cheyenne Central High School for Day 2 of the James Johnson Winter Showcase. I am Jerrad Anderson alongside Jason Peterson, running the camera for you on County 10's YouTube channel and bringing you audio coverage across Fremont County on 105.1 Jack FM. However you're joining us this evening, thank you for being with us as we are getting set here for a doubleheader of basketball. It's Riverton, it's Cheyenne Central. Ladies up first here in just a few moments with the boys game to follow. Looks like will be right about on time. The JV boys game in front of us, winding down right now. Both Cheyenne Central's girls and boys JV teams victorious over Riverton. We'll see what happens in the varsity games, and the first of two coming up will feature the defending state 4A champion Cheyenne Central ladies. Off to a little bit of a rocky start when you're talking defending champions. They're 3-5 overall. Riverton comes into this at 3-6. Yesterday, Riverton had a tale of two very different games. They'd fall to Southeast early, 28-21, and just again, I don't want to sound too negative, but it was a sloppy slugfest. That's just the gist of it. It was tough sledding, not a lot of points, and a lot of turnovers for both teams. Fourth quarter, Southeast outscored Riverton 1-0. I don't know if I've ever seen a fourth quarter like that. It was 28-21 there. Then Riverton would bounce back and turn on the afterburners against Cheyenne South, winning 60-37. They had some frustration, I think, after that Southeast game, and they woke up and responded really, really well. It was a great team effort individually. Carson Vosica leading the way with 26 points in a big effort. Yesterday, Cheyenne Central throttled Natrona County 62-41, so they're feeling good about themselves. Central, like I mentioned, the defending state champions, but they're in a bit of a rebuild. Lost a lot of the talent from that state championship team. Though, when you're playing with state championship caliber players, the younger players get that experience too, and experience going against them in practice, so you can bet that these ladies are prepared here despite seeing some new faces at the varsity level. Central's beat Evanston and Rock Springs so far this season. They've played a bunch of out-of-state teams. Lost to Green River as far as Wyoming opponents are concerned, but they've played some Colorado schools, a Utah school, even a South Dakota school in the mix too, at a few different tournaments across the region here so far. So interesting. It's hard to tell on paper exactly what to expect tonight, but one thing I know for sure is even though this is a tournament, this is not going to be an impartial gymnasium. This is going to be probably the most ruckus opposition Riverton has faced so far this year. It's a home game, to be sure, for Cheyenne Central, as their band is here, their cheerleaders are here, and their students are starting to file in to the home of the tribe, the Cheyenne Central Indians, here on this Friday evening. Glad to have you along. We caught up with Mike Bosner, third-year head coach of the Lady Wolverines. We'll play you that interview in just a few moments. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, made possible by Porter's Supply Company in Riverton at the corner of North Federal and Sunset. Your home for stoves, spas, pellets, and more. Everything to keep you cozy through the winter. That's Porter's Supply Company, proud to cheer on the Wolverines and Lady Wolverines. Coming up on the Porter's Tailgate Show, our conversation with Coach Bosner right after this on your home for Riverton Sports, 105.1 Jack FM, and their streaming video you can watch with us on the County 10 YouTube channel.
At Wind River Physical Therapy, we believe your recovery.
Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
Discover personalized banking at Central Bank & Trust. We offer personal and business banking tailored to your needs. Enjoy the convenience of our online banking platform, whether managing accounts, applying for mortgages, or going paperless. With branches across Fremont County, we provide drive-through and lobby services. Experience simpler applications for mortgages and loans, all from your computer or mobile device. Connect with us at centralbanktrust.com.
To transform your home with that perfect mountain-inspired touch? At Altitude Interiors, we're your neighbors here in Lander, bringing decades of family expertise to every project. From stunning hardwood floors to stylish window coverings and custom cabinetry, we'll help you create the space you've been dreaming of. Experience the altitude difference at altitudeinteriors.net.
At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we believe every floor tells a story. As a family-owned business with deep roots in Fremont County, we don't just sell flooring. We create personalized solutions for your home. From cozy carpets to stunning hardwood, our expert team guides you through every step. Scan the QR code to learn more. Transform your space with confidence. At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we're here to wow you.
The Porter's Tailgate Show continues now on 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
Back at Cheyenne Central High School, Riverton and Central coming up on day 2 of the James Johnson Winter Showcase here from the capital city. Both of these teams, girls matchup, both are looking for their 4th wins of the season. Central picking up a victory yesterday. Riverton girls go 1-1 yesterday. Just a few moments ago, had the opportunity to go catch up with the third-year head coach of the Riverton girls, Mike Bosner. This is how that conversation would go. Maybe it's how that conversation would go. Let's see if I can get reconnected here with the coach. Coach Bosner was understandably a little bit upset after the first game of the day yesterday, and if I can get you reconnected here, that was the first question I asked him was about the roller coaster yesterday of playing one game that he was very frustrated with, and then his girls absolutely responded well against Cheyenne South and came out with a big victory to feel a whole lot better about their Thursday. Boys game coming up in just a little bit as well. That'll be about a 7:30 start time tonight for Riverton and Cheyenne Central. See if I can get reconnected with the coach here. The fun of technology is you never know when it's going to crash on you, and I had it ready to go. It worked fine when I tested it, and then you play it live and it doesn't work fine. Let's see here if this works.
All right, Coach, first of all, what a roller coaster yesterday in day 1 of this tournament. I'm curious your message to the team after the opening game, and how did they respond so well?
Well, that first game, that's not who we were, right? I mean, that's probably the worst game we played the 3 years I've been here. We were starry-eyed. They just weren't ready to play, and it was so unfortunate because it was a game we needed to win, right? It was a team we should have beat by 20, and we just didn't play well. I mean, in every aspect of the game, we didn't play well, right? And when things like that happen, that's a clear sign of a team that's they just weren't ready to play. It was a long bus ride. We got sandwiches, and they got off the bus and they ate, and they had to go get dressed, and we had to play. And girls just don't react very well, right? But they knew we've had 2 great weeks of practice, right? And I'm serious about that. I mean, we flat got after it. I was very excited about coming to this tournament because I thought it was a tournament that we were going to be able to step into right away and be very successful, win the games that we needed to win, and leave this tournament play on a high note, right, going into conference. And so I was pleased with them. We weren't perfect last night, but gosh darn it, we did a lot of good things, right? I thought that there were some things we could have done better. I thought our defense got a little lax that second half. We had, I wanted more ball pressure, and we didn't get it. But offensively, we did a lot of good things. I mean, they did well, but I think I'm hoping that we'll show who we are tonight.
I hate to point out an individual because it was a great team win, but Carson's numbers were off the charts. She's just a sophomore. She does not play like a sophomore, and she's a lot of fun to watch. I imagine she's a lot of fun to coach too.
Yeah, she is a lot of fun to coach, and let me tell you, she's one of my prodigies, right? I've spent so much time over the summer working with her, and she listens, and she's got a basketball mind, right? And she does everything that I ask her to do. And so, yeah, I mean, Carson's wonderful. She's done a great job. She's been a real boost to this team. She knew coming into it after the poor game that she had that morning. Last year here is where she got her first double and really got after it, right? And so she knew that. And I told her, it was kind of funny, we laughed about it afterwards. I said, well, if we're going to keep your average up now, you're going to have to get 26, right? And she went out there and got 26. So she's good. She's playing hard. We need her. She understands her role. And so, yeah, it's all good.
I also thought, to keep on the individual side of things, I thought Lexi Taylor had maybe her couple of best games so far this season. She's been steady and she's been good, but I thought she performed really well yesterday.
Yeah. And I commented on her. I told her, I said, let me tell you what, her defense last night was spectacular, right? I thought she went in there. She told me, she said, Coach, I want to guard one of the bigs inside. I said, go, right? And she fronted and she played her butt off, and she did a lot of great things defensively for us. Yes, she's coming around. She's taking care of the basketball better than she's ever taken care of it, right? And so, yeah, I'm hoping we're going to peak right now, and things are going to happen for us.
Do you know much about this Central team? It's not exactly an impartial atmosphere at a tournament here. You get them at home. I'm sure it'll be a ruckus crowd on a Friday night. So it's like a road game basically for you. Do you know much about what to expect tonight?
Yeah, you know what? That's a team that won the state championship last year, right? The culture's here. They got good basketball here. They got a good coach. You know, what you saw at the JV level just now, you know, they're going to come out and they're going to press us in a 1-2-2 full court press, drop into a 2-3 zone. They're either going to, or they'll jump to a 2-2-1. We're ready for it. The girls know what to do. They know how to break that. Our zone against an offense is very good, but dang it, they got to run it, right? And so I'm hoping that they will. You know, I tell them all the time, you beat a zone through passing the ball and ball penetration, and they understand that. The JV did a pretty good job at times, and so yeah, man, we're ready to get after them. I know they're excited. You know, last night was kind of like a bounce back, and they seem to be pretty darn excited about tonight. So,
all right, Coach, looking forward to it. Thanks as always. Best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Mike Bosner, the head coach of the Riverton girls in his third year with the program. Appreciate his time as always joining us on the Porter's Tailgate Show. Thanks again to Porter's Supply Company. We're just a couple of minutes away from basketball, so we'll squeeze one more time out here. The first of our doubleheader, Riverton and Cheyenne Central's girls coming up here this evening on 105.1 Jack FM. And join us for streaming video coverage on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach program. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Sidelines to the spotlight. From the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
proud to cheer on Riverton High School swimming. We are County10.com.
Thanks again to Porter Supply Company making our tailgate show possible. Starting lineups just about to be introduced to the crowd here in the ladies matchup, the first of two. Let's join the starters here and tell you about them. Cheyenne Central, coached by Zane Lindsay in his third year. They're 3-5 so far this season. Central starts like this. Number 1 is Sadie Knott, a sophomore averaging 2 points per game. Number 4 is Addie Dreggert. Dreggert is sophomore, 6.1 points per game, so you get the 2 sophomores there in the starting 5. Number 11 is Elizabeth Needham. Needham, a senior. She leads the team in scoring at 12.5 per game. Number 21 is a junior. She is Ireland Hickson. Hickson averaging 5.3 points per game. And number 30 is one to watch. She is a junior. That is Hadley Urich. Urich averaging 11.7 points per contest, not far behind Needham as the team leader. Riverton's ladies 3-6 on the season. Mike Bosner is the head coach in his third season. Jesselyn Meeks and Mike Bradley are the assistant coaches. Riverton will start like this. Number 2 is a sophomore. She's Carson Vosika. She leads the team in points with 13 a game. That average is going to go up too because she had 26 last night. Number 11 is Taylin Leesburg. Leesburg, a senior, averaging 8.5 points per game, 5.5 assists per contest. Number 21 is Tatum Tyra. Tyra, a senior, 5.5 points per game, 5 rebounds per game for Tyra. Number 22 is Lexi Taylor. Taylor, a senior, 3.5 points per game. And number 23 is Timbri Mathil. Mathil, a senior, averages 5 points per game and is the team leader in steals with 3 per game. Riverton in their all-black uniforms, trimmed in cardinal red and white. Riverton written across the front of their jerseys. Central in their home white uniforms with trim in, I guess I'll call it maroon. I'm not sure what the exact color scheme is here. That kind of burnt red and black tribe written across the front of their jerseys. Tatum Tyra wins the opening tip-off, and we are underway. Jerrad Anderson and Jason Peterson with you about 3 minutes after our projected tip-off. Not bad at all for a tournament at KTUG, Hudson Lander, Riverton, 105.1 Jack FM, and County10.com. Ball muscled away by Needham, taken away by the Tribe on their first possession of the game. Needham going to try a mid-range 2 from the left side. That's no good. Skimmed off long. Lexi Taylor had it. Lost it in backcourt. Now to Leesburg, and Riverton tries to get something going down the court. Up ahead to Vosika, 2. She's got it. Carson Vosika picking up right where she left off last night. Looks like we're at South again. Dish underneath to Carson, and she's there from the left block. Riverton settles into their 1-3-1 defensively. Urich holds at the top, goes left side to the angle to Dreggert. Beg your pardon. Now to a cutting Urich and a push foul underneath. Tyra almost had the basketball, but they get the whistle first. First on Tatum, first team foul. Probably, and I don't have the facts on when this gym was built, so I may be misspeaking, but maybe one of the older gyms in Wyoming, as there's a Needham in the paint for 2. But that aside, they have a new-ish scoreboard here at Cheyenne Central High School that is phenomenal. You can see that at midcourt here. Stolen away in backcourt. Hickson's got it. First shot no good. Gets a second chance. That's no good. Now Ireland's going to try a 3. That's front of the rim. No good. Central's going to muscle this away for a 4th try. Put back by Needham, not there. And a foul on Central underneath. We'll give it to Riverton finally, but Riverton, if they want to hang in this game with the defending state champs, must do a better job on the glass. Stolen away in backcourt, taken away by Needham, and the loose ball knocked out of bounds off of Taylin's hands last. It'll be Central basketball under their hoop. Riverton also got to figure out this full court pressure here in a hurry. It's 2-2 early on, 6:15 to go first quarter. Indiana on top of Oregon, 7-0. First play from scrimmage, I'm told, a pick 6. There's a 3 off the inbound. Ireland Hickson got it to go. For our radio audience, if you're unable to watch that football game, I'll give you updates on that and some other scores. Lander playing Douglas right now. Streaking to the basket, Timbri Mathil goes strong to the rim and is pushed with the body and fouled. Elizabeth Needham picks up the first foul on Central. Timbri Mathil will shoot with the Central band and cheerleaders trying to distract behind her, and she knocks the first one in. Multi-sport athlete, excels on the soccer pitch, and has been a lot of fun to watch play basketball, and she's 2 for 2 at the line. Timbri Mathil makes it a 1-point game. Riverton trailing 5-4 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Thanks to Fremont Chevy in Riverton. Proud Wolverine supporters all season long. Needham holds at the top. They play catch around the perimeter. Now taking it to the dribble is Urich. Dragert's shot no good. Urich is there for the putback, though. Hadley was all alone in behind that zone, and as basketball fans know, sometimes that's the problem with zone defenses when it comes to rebounds, is there's opportunities to sneak around, not getting a body on someone. Down the lane, Mathil looking for a foul. They'll say all ball, knocked out of there by Ireland Hickson, and here come the Central attack. Scooping pass to Needham. She tries a three. That's no good. Urich offensive rebound, and she's tangled up with Vosika. Held ball is Central's. First subs of the game coming in. Jordan Erickson and Kaya Wade in for the Indians. We may get one more. We will. Chloe Geyer is also on. Urich to Needham. Needham soft touch for 2. Mid-range jumper. Elizabeth Needham. That's a shot that you don't see a ton of in basketball anymore. Occasionally here at the high school level you see those mid-range 2s, but either deep shots or work in the paint anymore, especially when you're talking NBA. College for that matter too. Foul on the floor on the Indians, and that's their second. That'll be the first personal on Chloe Geyer, who just checked in a moment ago. Tyra in the paint is fouled on her way up, and Tatum earns 2 shots. I want to thank Wyoming.com, proud supporters of Fremont County athletes. Check out their home and business internet options. Great phone service plans available too, all at Wyoming.com. First one for Tatum is good. We've only played 3.5 minutes here, but if Riverton can keep shooting well at the line, that would be absolutely huge in a game like this. Second one, Tyra lets it go, and that's nothing but net. Riverton 4 of 4 at the charity stripe so far. Aspen Gordon will be the first one off the bench for the Wolverines. Tatum Tyra gets the first breather of the game after she knocks down the 2 shots. Heard Coach Bosner and the Porter's Tailgate Show tell us that Central will slap on that 2-2-1 pressure and then back off into a 2-3 zone, and that's what we've seen defensively so far. Ball knocked into backcourt. Hustling back there is Leesburg, and now she commits a foul about 80 feet away from the basket. Making a hustle play to the ball, Jordan Erickson went and got it, and I think Taylin just too much head full of steam, runs into her, but it's hard to fault a player for trying to hustle to the basketball. It's what you're supposed to do. Ball knocked away by Mathil. There's the leader in steals. Leesburg scoops it up. Here's Lexi Taylor. Open 3. Looked online, but it's too strong. No good. Mathil rebound, and she's tied up on the rebound. It's Riverton possession arrow. Ball out of bounds. Midway through the first quarter, Central's on top of the Riverton ladies 9-6. Say hello to Linda watching along with us on County 10's YouTube channel. Says, let's go Lady Wolverines. There's a foul. Inbound pass immediately put up, and Carson Vosica can't get it to go, but she earns 2 free throws. And Addie Dragert picks up personal foul number 1. First free throw for Carson is too strong, no good. Riverton's first miss at the line. Carson has Riverton's only field goal so far, though. And she'll get that one to drop. Straight to the basket is Urich. She can't get the layup to go. Was contested, but a second chance here for Cheyenne Central. Tough off-balance shot by Wade. Doesn't come close, and Vosica clears it away for RHS. Leesburg jogs it up the floor, sends it right side behind the perimeter to Taylor. Lexi bounces once, picks up the dribble, tried to feed the paint, but Dregertz is there to intercept. Addie outlet pass up ahead to Wade. Wade gonna challenge, lose the handle on the way up, and they'll call a foul on Lexi Taylor, I do believe. Free throws forthcoming. That's on Timbri Mathill, not on Lexi Taylor. And Kaya Wade's got her first point of the game, the Central sophomore. Coach Lindsay, state champions last year, as Wade hits them both. 4-point Central advantage as they dig into this 2-2-1 pressure, and it results in another steal. Wade has it off the floor. Now it's loose again off of whom? Off of Riverton? No, off of Riverton. That's what it looked like, and then I thought they were going to give the ball to Riverton, but not at all the case. Wade is fouled on the floor. That's another one on Timbri, so Mathill has picked up 2 quick ones, and she will take a seat on the bench. Tatum Tyrer back out there. Lindsay, through his tenure so far at Central, is 44-16 overall. Traveling violation before Kaya Wade can hit a 3. She shuffled the feet. Central rolled past Sheridan in the state championship game last year. It went, I don't have the record in front of me, but it was like 25-3. I know they only had 3 losses last year. Very impressive team. Riverton wants a quick 30-second timeout. 3:01 to go first quarter. It's Cheyenne Central 11, Riverton 7. Wyoming Indian boys and girls both beat Thermopolis yesterday in Ethity. They've got Lame Deer, Montana today. The boys matchup went into overtime and was, I'm told, a great atmosphere. I talked to a couple of people that went to that game in Ethity. It always is at that gym, but extra special when a couple of really good teams go into overtime, I'm sure. Congrats to Coach Ferris and Coach Moss. CWC basketball be back home tomorrow, 2 o'clock start, as the CWC ladies host the Wyoming All-Stars. Men's team played Four Winds University this afternoon in a rare weekday 2 p.m. start to try to get Four Winds on the road quickly. Our buddy John Gabrielson and Rustler Radio had that for you on YouTube. Pass over the head of everybody goes out of bounds, and Central going to get the basketball right back. Not what you ever want, but especially right out of a timeout. I'm sure that's another one that will not sit well with the Riverton coaching staff. Needham to Dregertz, and now to a cutting Geyer who gets it to go off the glass. That was well contested by the Riverton defense too. Geyer had a couple of ladies on her down low. Knocked to the floor in backcourt and fouled was Leesburg. She is slow to get up, kind of hunched over in a little bit of pain, and that's the 5th team foul on Central. So Taylin's going to have to peel herself up off the floor and go shoot a couple of shots. That was Ireland Hickson's first personal. The Ducks have struck back 7-7. Oregon and Indiana with about 2 minutes to go first quarter. Taylin's first is good. Ends a small Central run here over the last few minutes. That was Taylin's first bucket of the game too, by the way. Riverton has shot a lot of free throws so far. Second one is no good, rebounded by Central. They are 6 of 8 at the free throw line so far are the Wolverines. And nice drive by Ireland. Hickson, 2 off the window is good. She faked like she was going to go pull it back out beyond the perimeter and took a jab step right and went right past her defender, used the glass, put it up and in. Shot misses the other way, and Central makes sure Riverton's one and done. Here come the Indians back the other direction. 3 lifted by Wade. That's no good off the front of the rim, and Kimber Mathill, who checked in the last dead ball, has the rebound. Kimber in here a little earlier than we've seen her in varsity action this year. She did get substantial amount of time last year too. Vosika uses some elevation, can't hit the jumper just beyond the free throw lane, and it'll be a long ball out of bounds Central's direction. 1:30 to go first quarter. It's 15-8. Central on top of Riverton. Left side outside. Hickson holds at the top. Wade. Couldn't get it to go. It's fun being in the aisle, isn't it, Jason? Mathill sends it left side outside to Vosika. Now Carson backing in. Turnaround 2. That's not going to drop. And it's tracked down by Urich. Here comes Central on the attack, up by 7. Urich put it on the floor one time. Finds Wade. Cuts through the lane. Now right back to Urich, and Kaya Wade from the left side will let a 3 fly. That's no good. Urich, though, in on the play again. Will have the rebound, dish it back to Wade. She tries a 3 from the top and hits that one. Tyra with 14 seconds, trapped at half court. They're going to call an over and back violation. Coach Bosner is upset, and I didn't see that super well. You can tell me on the YouTube chat if you did too, but from right here, it didn't look like she stepped in the backcourt at all, but the official right there on top of it. Shot missed by Central. Here comes Riverton with 2 seconds. Vosika at the buzzer gets it to go. Carson with 2 more. Good transition offense there for the Wolverines. She finishes the first quarter with 5 points. Riverton trails Central, though, after 1, 18-10 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Back in a minute on 105.1 Jack FM. Streaming video coverage can be found on County 10's YouTube channel.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
This is RPD Chief Eric Hurtado. Buckle up on your way home tonight. Be safe and go Big Red.
Thank you, Chief Hurtado. Good advice as we start the second quarter here from Cheyenne Central High School. Riverton girls trailing Central 18-10, and all of a sudden it is 20-10. Two-pointer up and good there by Chloe Geyer. Taken away in backcourt, Needham, 2 more for Central. See if I can get my scoreboard to work here. Now it's a 12-point advantage for Central. This half-court pressure really wreaking havoc on Riverton so far, and Central has built this lead to 12. 4 quick points here to start the second quarter. Leesburg holds at the top, now finds Taylor, left side behind the arc. Mathill's pass is intercepted. Hadley Urich has it. She goes one-on-one, stop on the right side block. Shot too hard off the glass, no good. Follow by Needham is good, though. Elizabeth Needham has 8. Central foul in backcourt given to Ireland Hickson, her second. First foul on anybody here in the second quarter. Leesburg zigs and zags through traffic, finds Vosika open for 2, knock it down. Carson Vosika's got 7. Three is launched by Cheyenne Central. Left corner 3 from Hickson, no good. Another opportunity, that's no good, and Central's going to get another rebound. 2 on this possession. They pull it out, and Urich is open. Right corner 3, knocks it in on a third chance for the Central ladies. They have built a 27-12 point advantage. Looking for more with a trap in backcourt. Good find from Leesburg. Up ahead to Taylor ahead of the pack, who's there for a layup. Lexi Taylor has her first bucket of the game. And an offensive foul on Urich. Taylin Leesburg hits the deck there to take the charge. Taylin's been on the floor a couple of times tonight. Might need an ice pack or 2 this evening, at least some Tylenol. Taylor tried to lob it to Vosika, but it's intercepted by Needham. Here comes Central back the other direction. Hickson stops in the lane, finds Urich, open 3, buries it. Hadley Urich with another 3-pointer. And Central pulling away here in the second quarter, now up 30-14. They are deadly from the outside so far, and they share the basketball really well. Riverton in trouble in backcourt. Coach Bosner sees it, wants a timeout. 5:27 to go, second quarter. It's Central 30, Riverton 14. Riverton swimmers are in Cody at a quad tonight. They go to the Powell Invitational tomorrow. So 2 events in Park County. Best of luck to swimming and diving for the boys. And wrestlers had a duel at Natrona yesterday. They're off to the Shane Shadow Memorial Tournament in Douglas today and tomorrow. I believe the girls are at a event in Glen Rock. I'll have to double check that, but I think Riverton girls wrestling's in Glen Rock. Indoor track will have their first event of the season next weekend at Casper. Speech and debates at Evanston this weekend. They host the Riverton Invitational on the 16th and 17th. They still need judges. If you're interested in judging that Riverton Speech and Debate tournament, you can reach out to Riverton High School. And a shout out to Riverton's Next Level Gymnastics. They will be hosting a tournament this weekend, bringing dozens, perhaps hundreds, probably hundreds of gymnasts to Riverton at Riverton High School. So fun to see events going on across our community. 5:25 remaining Second quarter now, Central on top of Riverton's ladies 30-14, and they will steal the basketball away here right out of the timeout. Not had it, but then threw it away to Leesburg. So we just change hands, and now Taylin's got it at the top of the key. On the dribble, use a screen from Mathill. Tried to pick and pop, but couldn't get to Mathill. She was covered well. Tyra holds it at the top, holds it for a long time. Now goes high post to Gordon. Gordon trying to do work on the pivot to Tyra. Top three, no. Gordon's crashing in for the rebound, and a tie-up underneath will be Central basketball. Hadley Urich there with most of the possession down low. Swarming aggressive defense in the half-court set, too. Not only do they trap in backcourt with that 2-2-1 press, but they are all over double-teaming, triple-teaming some of the Riverton ball handlers at times. Riverton with much better ball movement that last half-court set. Shot up, no good from Central. Punched out of bounds, often not, and it's Riverton basketball. 4.5 to go, second quarter. Fremont Chevy scoreboard shows Central 30, Riverton 14. I'm Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson working the camera on County 10's YouTube channel. Thanks for being with us. Tyra at the top, goes high post Vosica, little inside-outside game with Leesburg. Now back to Vosica, left elbow, can't get it to go, too strong off the heel of the rim, and a long rebound tracked down by Addie Dregert. Dregert will jog it up the floor, D'd up by Gordon, left corner to Knott. She tries a three, no, but it's stuck back up and in. Kaya Wade was wide open. And I know Riverton, here's a steal in backcourt. I'll finish that thought in a second. Steal in backcourt. Knott can't get it to go from the left block, and Vosica's there to smother it. Riverton got to do a better job of blocking out. I know they're in a 1-3-1 zone, but there's Central's getting too many chances, second, third, fourth chances at times with just wide open girls right under the bucket. Foul on the floor. On Central, they'll say that's on Geyer, and that's Chloe's second. Third team foul on the Indians. Riverton has not committed a foul this quarter. 3:35 remaining second quarter. Central up big here, 32-14. Fading away, Leesburg 2 is no good. Fight for it goes out of bounds off of the Wolverines. Woke up to a dusting of snow in the capital city. We got out of the game at South last night with a little dusting of snow too. Nothing significant at all, just a few flakes on the ground. They melted quickly through the day. Urich can't get it to go, in and out of there. I was told there was a smattering of some snowfall across Fremont County last night too. Taryn Weber into the game for Riverton. The sophomore holds it at the top. Lob pass intended for Gordon. Goes past her, and there to take it away is Urich. Ahead of the pack, Hadley Urich feeds Ireland Hickson for two more. Hickson's got 7, and it is a 20-point Central lead. Baseball pass for Mathill. Timbry gathers it, couldn't get it to go. Vosica's there to put it back up and in, and she's fouled, though. Good follow by Carson. That is good fundamental basketball. Follow the shooter all the way down the floor, and Carson's got the rebound. She's got 2 points and a chance to shoot another free throw. Vosica 1 of 2 at the free throw line so far today. I'm going to throw this out there just in case it happens. If we go off the air, it's because somebody has tripped over our long cable. As I watch kids run and stomp over it right now. We're at the top of the bleachers, had to run a long power cord all the way down and did what we could, but there's still some of the cord that's exposed, and I'm watching kids run all over it. So if we go off the air, that's probably what's happened. Vosica's free throw, no good. Knocked out of bounds. It is Central basketball. Up by 18 on that Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Boys game will come up after this, about an hour away from that or so here, and you can watch it on County 10's YouTube channel with us. Central plays catch around the perimeter. Geyer has it now. Pass somehow gets through to Kaya Wade, who traverses down the lane and is fouled on the way up. Coach Bosner given the official a talking to, and the official with a quick head turn almost looked like he had something in mind, but they'll have a dialogue that gets friendlier. Tatum had her second personal foul there, by the way, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Scoreboard stuck again there for a moment. Sorry about that. 3 stolen away in backcourt, and then a 3 from Kyle Wade. Wade all of a sudden has 11 points, including the last 4. And it is now Central's largest lead of the game at 22. Here's Vosika underneath. Bounce pass through traffic to Taylor. Finds her. Lexi's got it off the glass for 2. Taylor's second field goal of the game. Hickson, shot off glass the other direction. That's no good. Offensive rebound, Needham. She'll pull it out and give it to Dreggert. Dreggert back to Hickson. She lets a 3 go this time. That's no good, and it's ball out of bounds off of Central. Timbri Mathil back on. Carson Vosika going to come out. Underneath, Tyra can't get it to go, and it's punched out of bounds off of a Central player, so it'll stay Riverton basketball. Cheyenne Central founded in 1904. This building is newer. I'm trying to figure out when this gym was built. It's been interesting here as Central knocks it away, takes it away. Underneath, Wade floater, that's no good. We were at the newest gym in Cheyenne, and now we're at quite the juxtaposition here with the newer one, and then we're at one of the more classic gyms. Hickson races down the line, shot no good, can't get that to go. Follow by Needham is no good, ripped out of there by Central for another opportunity. Floater Needham in the lane is good, and Elizabeth now joins the double-digit club with 10. 40-18, Central on top of Riverton. We're under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Tyra holds left side behind the arc. Now left corner 3. Taylor, no good. Didn't draw anything over the backboard. And rebound grabbed by Hickson with 15 seconds to go in the second quarter. Addie Dreggart. Elizabeth Needham play catch at the top. Look at the clock. Now Dreggart holds on the wing. Give it to Urich. She lets a 3 go. That's too strong. No good. Tyra rebound. Leesburg heave at the buzzer. Doesn't draw anything. And we have reached intermission. All Cheyenne Central here at the half. They lead Riverton 40-18. The Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show presented by YDOT is on the way. In just a couple of minutes, we'll run down first half scoring numbers and get you some other scores of interest from across the state. You are tuned into the home of the Wolverines, 105.1 Jack FM, and streaming video coverage can be found on County 10's YouTube channel.
It happens, and sometimes it leaves a dent. At Northside Body Shop in Lander, we meet by accident, but we fix your vehicle with purpose. From minor dings to major collision repair, our expert team gets you back on the road and brings your car back to its original beauty. Trust the specialists who treat every vehicle like a classic. Northside Body Shop. Come see us at 323 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Welcome to Hampton Inn & Suites, your home away from home in Riverton. Enjoy top-notch amenities like our indoor pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Start your day with our complimentary breakfast. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi. Relax in one of our 89 beautifully furnished rooms. The Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to support the Riverton Athletics program and being a part of the Riverton High School Booster Club. We want to wish all student athletes the best this coming season and look forward to being a part of your success.
For a trusted partner in your financial journey? At Redden, Kane & Associates, we're more than just CPAs. We're a world-class accounting firm dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients. From tax management and accounting to estate planning and retirement strategies, our experts provide personalized solutions that help you thrive. Our lasting relationships are based on trust and open communication. Let's make your goals become reality. Take the first step towards financial confidence. Visit rivertoncpa.com.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We've got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Time coverage is made possible by the Wyoming Department of Transportation, reminding you to buckle up every trip, every time.
WYDOT makes our halftime coverage possible. They've got a simple message: seatbelts save lives, buckle up every trip, every time on your journeys all across Wyoming. At the intermission, it is the Cheyenne Central Ladies 40, Riverton 18. Riverton trailing the entire way here so far. They trailed 18-10 at the end of the first quarter. Central has 3 players in double figures already. Kaya Wade leads the charge with 11, not far behind Elizabeth Needham and Hadley Urich, both with 10. Kaya Wade averaged his 3.4 points per game coming into this with those 11 points already, way above her average here just 2 quarters in, obviously. Needham and Urich are the leading scorers on the season for Central, so I kind of expect that, but Wade has been a difference maker so far. Balanced scoring, too. Ireland Hickson's been impressive. She knocked down a 3-pointer early, has a couple of 2s to go with it. She's got 7 total. Chloe Geyer with a couple of field goals for 4 points. For the Riverton attack, Carson Vosica, their leading scorer on the season, leads at halftime with 9. Then you go 4 points for Alexi Taylor, 2 points apiece for Tatum Tyra and Timbri Mathil, and 1 point on a free throw from Taylin Leesburg. So not quite the productivity offensively you want if you're Riverton, but really the storyline so far is, number one, Riverton getting out-rebounded, especially in the central offensive zone, and maybe that's just where you notice it a little bit more because you don't want to give up those offensive rebounds as much, but Central getting second, third, fourth chances, and if I had that stat, second chances, it's got to be a lot of points for the Lady Indians so far. But also wreaking havoc with turnovers, especially forced in backcourt. Their defense has been impressive so far. Still time to turn things around. We'll see what the second half brings for these Riverton ladies, but they've got their work cut out for them, trailing 40-18 here at the break. See the Riverton boys warming up on your screen now on County 10's YouTube channel. They will follow this game coming up here in another half of basketball. Central on the boys' side 5-3. Riverton is 6-3. And as you kind of look down, at least on paper, these two teams look pretty similar as far as personnel, as far as what they've done this year. It is very early in the season, so it's hard to get a grasp on things. But it looks like a tale of two teams that are pretty darn similar as you look through all of the different stat categories. The tail of the tape, we'd call it, if this was a fight. But it's going to be an interesting one. And I said in the Porter's Tailgate show before the girls' game, I don't know what to expect really in either of these games, looking at these two teams on paper. Central ladies are the defending state champions, but they lost a bunch of the contributors that won the championship last year, and they're starting 2 sophomores, but at least as far as the first half of basketball concerned, not really missing a beat from the success they had last season so far. So boys basketball coming up in just a little bit. We also will let you know that Lander basketball is going on County 10's YouTube channel with the boys tournament. Lander is at Pinedale, and you've got the boys playing once today. They fell to Douglas 67-53 as I finally get my ducks in a row, so to speak, here. The Douglas Bearcats beat Lander today 67-53. Lander girls rolled on their tournament. They're in Rollins, which is interesting that you keep getting these split tournaments. Happens a couple of times a year for Lander. Wyoming Indian boys and girls both knocked off Thermopolis yesterday. I am not seeing a score against Lame Deer, Montana today. The girls game should be just about finished. We'll get you an update on that if we can. If anybody may happen to have that score from Ethan, he wants to drop it into the County 10 YouTube chat, feel free to do that, and we'll be happy to pass it on. I'll give you a high five through the radio. I don't have anything else I can give you for the info, but we'd appreciate that a lot. Let's see, college football score of interest here. Well, I've got you at halftime. Oregon tied things up at my last update against Indiana, 7-7, late first quarter. The Hoosiers have punched it into the end zone 2 times since I've given you that last update, though. It's 20-7 with a PAT pending. The Hoosiers looking to take a 2-touchdown advantage on the Ducks in the college football semifinals. Winner plays Miami for the College Football National Championship. Thanks to the Wyoming Department of Transportation making our halftime coverage possible. At the intermission at Cheyenne Central's ladies 40, Riverton 18. We'll begin the second half in just about a minute. Your home for the Wolverines is 105.1 Jack FM, streaming video coverage on County 10's YouTube channel.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing to keep us focused.
A habit we never skip, to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Don't miss any of the action for Wolverine basketball on County 10's YouTube channel.
Just about ready to begin the third quarter here from Cheyenne Central High School. It is Central 40, Riverton 18 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Thanks to the Wyoming Department of Transportation making our halftime coverage possible. Wideout reminds you to buckle up every trip, every time. Seatbelts save lives. Simple message. Check out wyoroad.info for travel details or call 511. Got a Cheyenne TV station that's going to be in our way at the other end. I am bracing for that as Riverton had the basketball to begin, and now we go the other direction. Central's first possession of the third quarter here as same starters both sides. Tie up, held ball in the paint. Bosica, Leesburg, Tyra, Taylor, Mathil out there for the Wolverines. Three-pointer, left corner, up and good. Ireland Hickson. Jason, just so you know, myself and that lady in the crowd gave you permission to push these guys if they stay in the way. Turnover right at midcourt. Sadie Knott can't get it to go. You're doing a great job, though. We've just got an elbow in the way, and that's it. Yeah. Free throws coming if we can see anything. Sadie Knott gets her first point of the game. 44-18 now that I can see what's going on. Second free throw, no good, front rimmed, and Leesburg there. It's a haul it away for the Riverton offense. Riverton trying to set up their half-court offense here for the first time this half. Left corner, Mathill holds, lob to Tyra. She is swarmed underneath and tied up. Boy, as soon as the ball goes in the paint against this central zone, they collapse on whomever has the ball and make it really difficult. Zane Lindsay's got his team playing great defense all over the floor, backcourt and in the Riverton half court. Here's Vosika off the inbound, got it to go, and one. Carson's in double figures with an opportunity at the line. Carson knocks down the free throw. Vosika has a dozen, make it a 44-21 point game. Dregerts backs off the dribble between the circles at the top. Urich. Send it left side outside to Dregerts, and now Needham holds. Around the horn we go. Urich holds with Mathill on her defensively. Now Dregert runs to the free throw line. Back to Hickson, and Ireland Hickson's got her second behind the arc shot of the third quarter, and the onslaught of Central points continues here. Anytime it's a step forward for Riverton, it's answered with a couple of big shots from the Central ladies, it feels like. Jump stop in the lane, Vosika. Now Gordon's got it, and she'll lose the handle. Double team down low. Needham pulls it away to Hickson. Reverse layup, hangs on the rim and drops in there. Ireland Hickson with 15 all of a sudden. Riverton handles the pressure nicely to move it down the floor, but then they're going to throw it away in the half-court set. And we'll go back Central's direction. .538 remaining. Fremont Chevy scoreboard shows Riverton trailing Cheyenne Central 49-21. Hickson backs off the dribble, now lobs it underneath. Knott's high shot comes away empty, though. It went sky high in the air, bounced off the rim, and Riverton will haul in the rebound. So just about 3 minutes gone by third quarter. Riverton doing a little bit better job on the defensive glass so far. Taken away by Needham, and here comes Central. Hickson wide open down the floor. Easy layup is good, and it's a 30-point Central advantage. I know they've played a lot of out-of-state teams, so I didn't really know how good they were going to be, but they do not feel like a 3-5 team. Needham with the interception. Central looking for more on the attack here to our left. There's Knott down the lane past two defenders, use the glass and get it to go. Sadie Knott with her first field goal of the game, and Coach Bosner wants a timeout. The Cheyenne Central bench up applauding the effort, and with 4:31 to go third quarter, it is Central 53, Riverton 21. Thanks again to our friends at Wyoming.com making our coverage of Wolverine basketball possible. Check out their home and business internet options, great phone service options, and more All at Wyoming.com, a Fremont County company supporting Fremont County athletes. Boys game going to follow here in just a bit. Riverton boys have won 5 games in a row. Dominant victory over Cheyenne South yesterday, and a nail-biter against Wheatland. Game went back and forth, but Riverton able to pull out a 1-point victory over the Bulldogs. Riverton basketball out of their timeout. Tyra's got it left side behind the arc now. Way up top to Leesburg. Snap a pass down low to Mathill, and Timbree's fouled on the way up. Thanks to our YouTube chat. Get you a Wyoming Indian update here as Mathill knocks the first free throw down for Riverton High. Lady Chiefs up big on Lodgegrass, Montana at the end of 3. It's 71-25. So Alita Moss and the Lady Chiefs are rolling. Looking for their their third win of the week, right? You had a game on Monday, too, for the Lady Chiefs. Stolen away after the missed free throw by the Lady Wolverines, and Vosika's there to add 2 more for Riverton. So a 3-point transaction, that trip down for Riverton. But right-hand floater from Needham is dropped into the bucket the other direction into the quick Riverton flurry. Midway through the third quarter, Vosika is fouled on the way up, and Carson will get an opportunity at the line with the clock stopped. 3:49 to go, third quarter. Central leads Riverton 55-24. Under 5 minutes remaining in the college football semifinal. The Peach Bowl, Indiana on top of Oregon, 21-7. Vosika, first of 2, is good. Well, Carson had 26 yesterday, and she's at 15, so still plenty of time to try to get to that 26 mark and see if she can outdo herself from yesterday. She's 3 of 5 at the line. Yesterday, she just had 13 field goals. Second one in and out, no good. Central has subbed in Cadence Mondragon for the first time. Here's a steal by Tyra in backcourt to Kimber Mathill. Long shot is no good. Tyra's there for the Riverton rebound, though, and she's fouled on the way up. Jordan Erickson has also joined the game for Central. So see Coach Lindsay putting couple of his original starters on the bench here midway through the third quarter. Tyra's first free throw off to the left side, no good. It's a 30-point Central lead right now. They're led by 8 after 1. They've led from start to finish. Tyra's second is good. Tatum 3 of 4 at the charity stripe here so far. Hickson, bounce pass to Erickson, and now around to Wade they go, and Wade will hit from the top. Kaya Wade is having her biggest game of the season so far. She's got 14, averages just 3.5 per game. Left side outside Mathill. Timbree splits the defenders, falls to the floor, and is pushed. That is the 5th team foul on Central already with 3:12 to go in quarter number 3. Timbree's first free throw is good. Sadie Knott, by the way, picked up her second foul. And Mathil will knock them both in. Taken away by Leesburg. Leesburg going to lose the handle. Ball goes out of bounds. A couple of players hit the deck. You all right, Jason?
Now.
No apology necessary out of you, Jason. We'll publicly thank our friends at KFBC Radio in Cheyenne for crashing in as close to us as humanly possible. Jason's getting to know him real good over there. Mathil to her sister Timbri. That's Kimber and Timbri on the floor at the same time. Underneath, Tyra has it go off of her hands, cannot hold, and here comes Ireland Hickson. She's been great all day and is fouled on the charge to the basket. Elizabeth Needham picks up personal foul number 3. That's just the second team foul on Central here in the third quarter. Long lob up top to Erickson. Erickson to Mondragon. Skip pass. Hickson. Back to Mondragon. Riverton digs into that 1-3-1 zone. Now Knott will try a long three. No good. Offensive putback by Erickson. Not there, but she's fouled. Looks like it was going to drop and just kind of rimmed in and out on her, but either way, she'll get the free throws. Remains a 30-point game, 58-28. Central comfortably on top here in the first of our doubleheader. Erickson will knock in the second after she missed the first. That's her first point of the game. Vosica looking for Taylor. Pass too steep, goes into the stands. We'll see a trio of Central ladies coming back on. Addie Dregert, Elizabeth Needham, and Hadley Urich all on. So the two leading scorers for Central get a quick breather and now back on here for the last couple of minutes probably of the third quarter. Riverton trying to implement a half-court trap, and Coach Lindsay sees it, wants a timeout. His ball handlers in backcourt were in a bit of trouble there. Coach Lindsay with the full arsenal of timeouts here. That was his first one. I want to thank Health Source Chiropractic, making Riverton basketball possible here on County10.com. Fremont County's only sports certified chiropractic clinic. Stay in the game with their $10 new patient special for student athletes. That's Health Source Chiropractic. Riverton girls will be back at it tomorrow. They take on Thunder Basin High School from Story Gym. That's a noon start time to wrap up the James Johnson Winter Showcase. We'll be back on as long as that game's on schedule. About 11:45 for you, County 10's YouTube channel and 105.1 Jack FM as usual. Same place, same channel, same frequency. Urich to Hickson, right corner three out of the timeout. That's no good. Another rebound for Central. Dregert will haul it down. Now Hickson to Urich, left corner three again. That's no good. volleyball rebound punched out by Central, and it's Riverton basketball. Tyra, Gordon, and Leesburg back on for Riverton. Vosika, Weber, and Kimber Mathil will check out. Leesburg works it up the floor, right side behind the arc to Taylor. Lexi on the floor 2 times, pivots around, now Gordon sends it behind the arc to Leesburg. Taylor's 3, too strong, no good. Sadie Knott has the long rebound. Knott on the floor 1 time, now in the left corner we go to Dreggerts. Pass almost stolen by Leesburg, and she's going to get the possession. It goes off of her defender as Taylin Leesburg crashes to the floor. Taylin has taken some hard spills. Leesburg on the floor a couple of times, inside of 50 seconds to play, third quarter. Held ball, Tyra gets tangled up with Sadie Knott. And the arrow says Central. Knott works it across the floor, trying to avoid this Riverton midcourt trap attempt. Hickson open, long 2 on the right side. That's no good. Dreggert gets another offensive rebound. She's had a bunch of boards this quarter. Now in the corner we go. Left 3, Needham can't get it, but a foul on the rebound on the Wolverines. Central just really impressive here all game long in a lot of respects, but this is about as physical of a team on the glass as Riverton has faced so far this season. That last foul was on Tyra, by the way, her 3rd personal. There's 22 seconds remaining. First of 2 free throws from Dreggert, no good. Addie's second is good. Make it a 32-point game. 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Left side, outside, Mathil. Timbry on the floor a couple of times, tried to scoop it to the basket, and she's fouled. Timbry will shoot a couple of times. That is Hadley Urich with her 3rd personal. A lot of fouls this third quarter. First one skims off to the right side, no good. And Timbry's second one, front of the rim, no good. Tyra's there for the rebound, though. Can't get the follow to go. Well defended by Needham. And with 7 seconds in the third quarter, here comes Central looking for more. Not skip pass for Hickson at the buzzer. 3, no good. And at the end of 3, it is Cheyenne Central comfortably in front, 60-28. Come on back for the fourth quarter with us on your home for Riverton Sports, 105.1 Jack FM, streaming video coverage on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Catch the game on your phone or the comfort of your home living room. Wolverine basketball is streaming on County 10's YouTube channel all season long.
8 minutes to go. Central on top of Riverton's ladies by 32 here as we begin the fourth quarter. It is 60-28 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Aspen Gordon has it for Riverton to begin the fourth quarter. Now Leesburg, right side three. That's no good. Tyra, the offensive rebound. She's blocked, though, by Needham. And Elizabeth will take it away. Outlet pass up ahead to Hickson. Bounce pass to a cutting Dreggert, and Addy is blocked as that goes out of bounds off of Riverton. I couldn't see who that was as I'm ducking around another radio crew, but I believe maybe Tyra under there. Thanks to our YouTube chat, we learned Wyoming Indians girls are up big on Lodge Grass. They're on Lame Deer, I beg your pardon. They played Lodge Grass earlier this week. They're on Lame Deer now. Second chance stick back. Needham is good. Elizabeth has 14. That game should be about final from Ethity. They were up 71-25 at the end of three, so I don't think there's a lot of doubt that the Lady Chiefs are going to win another one. Out of bounds off of Riverton. We go right back Central's direction. 7:08 remaining fourth quarter. It is 62-28. Here's a takeaway from Riverton in backcourt. Timbri Mathill on the way up. She's going to draw another foul, and Timbri working hard is fun to watch. Fun to watch the effort, the energy defensively. She's scrappy, and then she's not afraid to challenge defenders and go right to the rim. All of Timbri's points coming at the free throw line so far today, and she hits another one. She's 6 of 7. That's right, I said 6'7", Jason. Second one, no good. Front rim, didn't taken out of there by Wade. Wade runs into a half-court trap, somehow gets it through to Ireland. Now Dreggert. Central plays catch. They'll deflate a little bit of the clock. Dreggert. Up top, three straight away, no good. That was missed by Wade. Central second chance for a moment. Now knocked out of bounds out for Riverton. So they'll reload. They'll inbound it in the corner here with 6:29 to go. Dreggert goes to the left corner. Ireland Hickson's got another three. 20 points for the Central junior. And we are on the verge of getting to running clock territory as Addie Dreggert pulls it away with another steal. Hickson, left corner, long pass is knocked away. Leesburg is going to be charged with a push foul, I think, on that pass, and she is. I don't mind it. You're trying to make a play, going for the ball, and Taylin picks up her fourth personal foul. Just one foul apiece on either team here in the first 2:02 of fourth quarter action. Here's a takeaway from Mathill. Timbri is racking up those steals. She's Riverton's steals leader and has a few here in this one. I think she's got more than 3, which is her average. But speaking of steals, Hadley Urich takes it right back. Central's got numbers as they push tempo. Wade for a mid-range 2. That's no good. Vosika gobbles up the rebound and outlets to Leesburg. Taylin slow jog up the floor. Vosika send it right side to Mathill. Timbri crashing into the paint, literally crashing, falling down, and a held ball will give it back to the Indians. 2 new subs apiece for both teams. Lexi Taylor and Taryn Weber on for the Wolverines. Libby Condor has checked in for the first time, and Cadence Mondragon both out there. Also, Grace Hibben snuck into the game, too, for Central, as they have played all 12 of their players now. Stolen by Riverton for a moment, but then right back as Jordan Erickson collects it. Long to left side Mondragon. That's no good. Left it short. Rebound tie up. Arrow says Central. Sadie Knott, sophomore, returns. Well, Zane Lindsay, we mentioned, has a lot of success, 44-16 so far here in his third season at the helm. The arrow was actually Riverton's after they pointed Central's direction. So Riverton basketball, Vosica, turnaround 2 from the right block, extended, no good, left it short. Not at the top, lets a 3 go. That is well short of everything, and Mondragon is over the back on Lexi Taylor's rebound. .421 remaining. It's been all Central. They led by 8 after 1. They have been comfortably in front for a while. 65-29 right now. Taylin, right side behind the arc. 2-3 zone the entire way from the Tribe. Here's Taylor spitting in the lane. Shot hard off the glass. No good. Cadence Mondragon has another rebound. Some JV kids on the floor, the entire 5 right now. The bench players from Central. I'll turn it over, ball out of bounds to Riverton with the length of the floor to go. The Riverton boys up next after they go 2-0 yesterday. Made quick work of Cheyenne South, winning big 80-43, and then it was a nail-biter against Wheatland, but they pulled it out 53-52. They've won 5 games in a row, 3 at the Flaming Gorge Classic and 2 yesterday. Taylor spots up for 3, no good, hard off the backboard. Rebound by Erickson. Central in transition. Good ball movements. Unable to hit the shot was Erickson. I think that was altered. Well defended. Here's Erickson again with it. Can't get it to go from outside this time, and Taylor gets the rebound, falls to the floor, and travels. On top comes Wade, 3 on the way, hard off the backboard, no good. Mondragon's got the offensive rebound. Mentioned the girls are back at action tomorrow at noon from Story Gym. Timbri Mathill hustling for a steal. She's got another one. I'm telling you, that steal average is going way up. Leesburg squares to the basket at the top. That Thunder Basin game at noon. And then the boys will have Cheyenne East at East High School at 4:30 tomorrow to close out the tournament and our broadcast coverage from 3 days in Cheyenne. Trading turnovers at both ends, and it's Riverton basketball with the length of the floor to go again. Taylin with a slow walk up the floor. Under 2.5 minutes remaining. A lot of contact and a foul on Kaya Wade. Wade went flying after the contact, though. She looked like she took the brunt of it despite giving up the foul. Leesburg will square up for three, no good. Tried to use the backboard, couldn't get it to go. Mathill, offensive rebound, working in the lane, can't get the second chance. Another chance for Riverton, though. It comes all the way out to Leesburg. Scoop a pass to Mathill, nicely done. Cheyenne Leesburg with the assist. Timbri Mathill with two more. Make that our Health Source Chiropractic play of the game, by the way. Fremont County's only sports certified chiropractic clinic. Stay in the game with their $10 new patient special. There's Mondragon for two, and the crowd goes wild for her first points. $67-31 with a buck and a half remaining. Lexi Taylor from the free throw line gets it to drop, and she's fouled. We are gonna be just about on time, it looks like, for the boys' game. Right to the rim, the other direction. Mondragon's got two more, and she's fouled. Mondragon trying to give Central their 70th point. Lets it fly, front rims it, no good. Offensive rebound, Erickson. She's tied up with Tyra. Tyra on the tie-up. Arrow says Central. Indiana has scored twice more. Every time I look up, it gets worse and worse. There's Mondragon to the lane. Speaking of every time I look up, more Central points too, as Cadence Mondragon's got 6 all in this quarter. Knocked out of bounds off of Riverton. Man, that was an entry pass to Vosica. She was well contested. Sadie Knott, I thought, might have got a hand on it, but they'll say off of Carson last. Well, Riverton going to drop to 3-7 on the season. They will go 1-2 here from the James Johnson Showcase so far. Libby Condor gets into the scoring act. Her first points inside of a minute remaining now. 39-point game. Bounce pass to Tyra. Spins around now to Taylor. Straight away. 3. Front rim no good. Long rebound gathered by Tatum. Tyra will let a 3 go. That's no good. Almost wedged in there. Mathill, third chance. She can't get it, but she's going to draw more free throws. Timbri Mathill has been at the line a bunch. 6 of 8 at the line so far. Timbri with 8 points, 1 field goal to go along with those 6 free throw makes. And that one is good. Big deep breath, bends the knees, lets it go, and Timbri's in double digits. Erickson across the timeline. Need to just hold it if you're Central, perhaps. Although you get kids that may not play varsity time a lot, run them through the offense if you can. Maybe look to score. Coach Lindsay says back it out, and they do. Erickson going to circle around up top. And the clock will not quite expire 1 second as it's knocked out of bounds. And now we will go final. Cheyenne Central cruises to a big victory, 73-36. The Lady Indians improved to 4-5 on the season. Riverton drops to 3-7. Got a quick Bailey Tire Pros postgame show coming up to recap this one, and then we'll reset the scene, get you ready for boys basketball. The second of our doubleheader is on the way here on 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
To recap today's game, this is the Bailey Tire and Auto postgame show. Here's the voice of Riverton Sports, Jerrad Anderson.
Riverton comes up short to Cheyenne Central 73-36 in the girls' game. First of our doubleheader, about 10 minutes away from boys basketball. We'll reset the scene and get you ready for that one here in just a moment. But to put the books on this girls' game, we run down a whole lot of points for Cheyenne Central. They finish with 4 in double figures. Ireland Hickson was a force, especially from the outside and especially in the second half. She finishes with 20 points. Kaya Wade had 14. Elizabeth Needham matched her total with 14. Hadley Urich had 10 points for the Lady Indians. 6 points for Cadence Mondragon, all in the fourth quarter. 4 points for Chloe Geyer. 3 points for Sadie Knott. 2 points for Libby Condor, and had a free throw for Addie Dregert. I believe that's everybody it is for Cheyenne Central. For Riverton, they were led by Carson Vosica, the sophomore, with another good game. She finished with 15. Timbri Mathill might get my nod for player of the game, though, if we were still doing that. And you can give it to Carson, too. Carson, for sure, would have been our player of the game. We talked to her yesterday against Cheyenne South, but I thought Timbri was great on both ends, and she fearlessly attacked the basket on the offensive side, and she also is always consistent as a defender. So Timbri finishes with 10, Carson 15. Lexi Taylor concludes the night with 7, and she continues to steadily improve as well. Lexi with those 7 points. 3 for Tatum Tyra, 1 point for Taylin Leesburg. Riverton again drops to 3 and 7. Cheyenne Central improves to 4 and 5, and Riverton will have one more here from the Cheyenne tournament as they play tomorrow against Thunder Basin at noon at Story Gymnasium. All right, let's take a timeout. Thanks to Bailey Tire Pros, by the way. Bailey's got 4 pit stop locations in Fremont County, 3 in Riverton, and they are your local tire experts. Stop in and see them. Make sure you've got the correct winter tires this time of year. Bailey's can help you. They are your local Tire Pros, and they're proud Wolverine athletic supporters. Boys basketball on the way in just a couple of moments here on 105.1 Jack FM, and streaming video coverage of it on County 10's YouTube channel.
Welcome to Bailey Tire Pros, your local tire and auto repair specialists in Riverton and Lander. Say no to endless online tire listings and experience the convenience of local service. With unbeatable prices and top quality tires, we're here to change the game. Quality service and expert staff ensure you always get the right fit for your car. Choose local. Choose Bailey Tire Pros, where your satisfaction hits the road.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more. Haskell Furniture and Flooring. Best prices, better service.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it's for a one-time use or event. That's why they offer tools and equipment rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Center, located at 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Hey, Fremont County, listen up. This is your game changer, Health Source of Riverton with Dr. Jonathan Fabian, the only certified chiropractic sports physician in the area. For a limited time, student athletes get a $10 new patient special. That includes a full initial evaluation, needed x-rays, and a doctor-prescribed pain relief session. Just mention this ad when you call. Stay in the game with expert care from Health Source of Riverton. Call 463-2770 and tell them you heard about the $10 student athlete special.
Wolverine basketball is on the air. Let's go courtside with the voice of the Wolverines, Jerrad Anderson.
A very good Friday night to you. Welcome to Cheyenne Central High School for the second of our doubleheader. Riverton boys taking on the Cheyenne Central Indians. I am Jerrad Anderson. Our camera guy, Jason Peterson, is with us too. Jason, I almost forgot you were over there because I'm looking at this other camera crew that has bombarded into you. Jason, I don't know if you have a lot of thoughts other than that was a good Central team the girls had, but Central dominant from start to finish there.
Yeah, I mean, Central come out, they played dominant the whole game, basically started the lead at the beginning of the game and then just never looked back. I mean, and I want to give credit to Riverton too. They come out, they played hard, but just, like you said before, the 4A state championship, champions last year and everything else, they kind of come out and showed it tonight. They didn't look like a 3-5 team, but, they come out and just, handed it to Riverton. So, but, Riverton come out, played hard, and I thought they did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
And just, I'm going to apologize to the County 10 viewers now. kind of the whole third quarter was kind of hit and miss, so.
It is not your fault at all. We are at a strategically bad location as far as folks getting in our way, but that's okay. You're doing a great job, and the shot looks good, so thank you, Jason, and thanks for fighting through everything over there, too. I know you're getting hip checked.
Three times.
It's almost like Jason's a hockey player getting checked by running a camera. But thanks to Jason for doing a great job. As always, boys game about 3 minutes away, Jason, and I didn't know what to expect from the girls game. Central's ladies, like you said, looked more like the state championship team than a 3-5 team. This matchup here, at least on paper, looks pretty even. Not sure what to expect, but that's what makes these games fun, is when you go into it going, I'm not really sure who's going to win or what's going to happen in this one.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know either. I mean, they just come out and so, I mean, they're coming out and just, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know what Cheyenne's record or Central's record is, but they look pretty evenly matched, and I mean, height-wise too. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be a good matchup. They're both going to come out, fight hard, and I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah, we'll see how it transpires, but as far as looking down at the personnel on the floor for both of these teams, they are pretty even, and they are record-wise too. Central's 5-3, Riverton is 6-3. Yesterday, Riverton beat South 80-43. They beat Wheatland 53-52. Central beat Natrona County yesterday 56-60. Central under Randy Philbin, he's been a longtime assistant coach. He's in his second year as head coach, took over for Jim Schaefer. Schaefer made his way through a few different schools, including Cheyenne South and Cheyenne Central. He won a state championship with Central in 2024, just 2 years ago, and had a 2-year run as head coach with the Indians. Randy Philbin looking to improve after a 7-16 year last year. They did not qualify for state last year. So far in the early season, Central has defeated Evanston and Rock Springs. They lost to Green River by a point. And same situation as the girls. They've played a lot of out-of-state teams, so it is hard to get to know them when you're not as familiar with those out-of-state opponents. But that's what makes these early games fun, like we mentioned. All right, we are just about ready for basketball here, I believe, as we reset our scoreboards, we reset the scene, and I try to track down all of the Central starters on the fly. I've got them all. How about that? I correctly had all 5 of the starters, which is rare for me to do. Mentioned Randy Philbin is their head coach. Cheyenne Central 5-3 this season. They will start like this. Number 1 is Owen Woods. Woods, a junior, averages 6.5 points per game. Number 2 is their leading scorer. That's Zach Brenchley. Brenchley averages 13.6 points per contest. He is a junior. Number 5 is Jace Davis. Davis averaging 6.5 points per game. He's a junior. Number 10, Chris Martin, not the Coldplay singer, the other Chris Martin from Cheyenne Central High School. He's a senior, averages 8 points per game, number 10. And number 22 is Colin Bailey. Bailey, a senior, averages 9 points per game. For Riverton, Bo Sheets is in his 9th season. They are 6-3 and winners of 5 games in a row. They start like this. Number 1 is Eric Smith. Smith, a senior, averages 12.5 points per game. He's the team's leader in assists with 4 per contest. Number 2 is Clay Sheets. Sheets, a senior, 8.3 points per contest. Number 3 is Garrett Jackson. Jackson, a senior, 12 points per game and 8 rebounds per game. He doesn't have a ton of height, but he cleans up on the glass. Number 20 is Bo Anderson. Anderson, a senior, averaging 6 points per game. And number 44 is River White Plume. White Plume, a senior, averages 6.3 points per contest. An interesting one, to say the least, here. Riverton coming off of those 2 dramatic wins yesterday. Well, one dramatic win with a 53-52 win over Wheatland. They cruised past Cheyenne South 80-43. Central averages 58 points per game. Riverton averaging 64 points per game. Riverton right now giving up 47 points per contest. Central gives up 57 points per contest. In Riverton's wins, their scoring margin's been a lot wider than Central's. Riverton winning by an average of 17 points per game in their 6 victories. In Central's 5 victories, they're only outscoring opponents by an average of 1 point per game, so as close as you can get. They're on the winning side of things. Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson with you. Thanks for being here on County 10's YouTube channel and 105.1 Jack FM. River White Plume in the jump center circle opposite Owen Woods. Woods wins the tip, and Central's got the ball first. Central in their all-white unis, trimmed in red. Central written across the front. Riverton in their all-cardinal red jerseys, trimmed in white and black. Riverton written across the front of their jerseys. There's Owen Woods for 3, right corner, and Central's on the scoreboard first. Anderson goes up top to Sheets. Little head fake, put it on the floor 2 times. Now find Jackson at the right elbow. Jackson holds the ball, watches the cut. Give it to White Plume at the top. He squares to the basket. Woods on him defensively. Now he goes to Anderson, way away from the hoop. Anderson puts his head down, drives to the lane, and dishes to Smith. 8 seconds on the shot clock. There's Jackson. Jackson, falling down, is pushed and fouled. First foul of the game will be on Cheyenne Central's Connor Shumway. Riverton got helped out there with the shot clock winding down. Reset it on the foul. Here's Anderson squaring up. Didn't use any of the shot clock that time. Anderson 3 is good. Bo will tie the game up. Raining 3s early. Woods has 1. Anderson has 1. And it's 3-3 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Woods circles it around to Shumway. Shumway, big jump stop to the left block, double teamed. We'll give it to Martin. Chris Martin, long three is good. He's dreaming of paradise. Chris Martin. I'll make Coldplay jokes all game long, so if you're not a Coldplay fan or unfamiliar, that's going to get really annoying fast. Jackson back to the basket at the free throw line. Crossover dribble. Shumway on him defensively. Now Shumway pokes it away, takes it away. Here comes Woods. Woods give it to Brenchley. Brenchley right back to Woods. Good transition play from Central. They get down the floor quick and share the basketball well. They are up 8-3 all of a sudden, 2 minutes old in this game. White Plume holds the dribble at the top. Central in a 2-3 zone, by the way. Smith, crossover dribble, finds Anderson, left corner. That one is short, can't hit on his second attempt from outside. Woods had it, now up ahead to Shumway. Shumway, trouble gathering it in. Looked like he may have traveled, but he crashes to the basket and is fouled. May have just been deceiving, but he bobbled it for a while, and he's so quick that it looked like his legs kept moving. Eric Smith picked up Riverton's first foul. First one for Shumway is good. Shumway, a 64% free thrower on the early season so far. And Connor's second is also nothing but net. A 7-point Central advantage here real early. 5:35 to go first quarter. It's 10-3. Central on top. Gage Treber has subbed in. He has the ball pickpocketed away. Zach Brentley, the distance, lay it up and in. Two more for Central. Riverton trying to weather the early storm here. We've still got 5:18 to go first quarter. Riverton trailing by 9 here. Right out of the get-go. Peyton Larson on the floor with his first touch. Give it to Treber. Use a screen at the top. Pick up the dribble and send it right wing to Jackson. An offensive foul down low, I think, is on Larson. Peyton Larson's first team foul, number 2. Indiana leading Oregon at halftime, by the way, 35-7. Wow, that is not the game I thought we were going to get there. Woods to Brenchley. Brenchley can't hit the layup, but follow tip is good. That was Jace Davis. Davis there for his first bucket. And Central's got a double-digit lead. 3 minutes and 15 seconds into the game, 14-3. They can't miss so far. Smith on the left wing, put it on the floor one time and send it to Jackson. Jackson's got to step on his defender. He grabbed him as he sped right by. Ball out of bounds to the Wolverines on the second Central team foul. First personal on Connor Shumway. Larson, floater in the lane. He's rejected. Chris Martin got all of that basketball, and then Central's going to throw it away, but Gage Treber is going to travel. Well, that was a few different violations, all in rapid succession. Bailey at the top, and a foul underneath is going to go on Gage Treber, I think. It is on Gage. .4:16 to go first quarter, 14-3. Central with a big lead early on. Right to the hoop. First shot no good from Davis. Followed tip no good, and Riverton's going to be fouled or Riverton's going to get charged with a foul on the rebound, I think, and Riverton fans unhappy. That's on Trenton Weber. Weber's first. Central descended in under their basket. Lob comes to Brenchley, and Brenchley is just going to have that go off of his hands as he tried to go down the lane out of bounds to the Wolverines. 4:05 remaining first quarter. Fremont Chevy scoreboard shows Central 14, Riverton 3. Treber, right side behind the arc, takes a couple steps forward. Long two is no good. A rebound by Brenchley. Riverton one and done. Central looking to push. They've got numbers under the hoop. Shot no good. Davis is looking for contact. Offensive rebound. Zach Hall put back no good. They go 0 for 2 and Riverton's got the ball. Coach Sheets wants a timeout. Central fans will give their players a round of applause. 3:37 to go first quarter. It's all Central so far, 14-3. Well, Central ladies with a big victory in the first of our doubleheader here on Jack FM and County10.com, and the boys team picking up right where the girls finished off for Central High School, unfortunately for Wolverine fans. Welcome our YouTube audience. County 10 YouTube channel is the spot to find Wolverine games. I think, Jason, and I'm going to knock on wood here, I think all of our conflicts are over where we can't be in two gyms at once, and that's happened a couple of times this season, which drives me absolutely nuts to not be able to get places. Luckily, we had Kent Smith from Wheatland be able to give us a feed, and that was a lifesaver for our audio audience. But I guess there's a chance at regional something crazy happens, but everything else on the schedule from now on, double headers. Tomorrow we'll wrap up tournament play in these preseason tournaments. The Riverton boys take on Cheyenne East from East at 4:30. Girls versus Thunder Basin at noon. Both games on the YouTube channel and on Jack FM. Jackson leaves it for Smith. Eric open three, left corner, good. Eric Smith with the triple, and you want to see him hitting his shots if you're a Riverton fan, especially with the early deficit. Gonna need to catch fire from the outside. Perhaps here's a tipped ball. Clay Sheets tipped it out of there. Trenton Weber hauls it in, and here comes Riverton. Eric Smith spins at the free throw lane. Floater, it's good. What a pretty move. Eric Smith's got a 5-0 run himself. Right side outside, Chris Martin. Feed the paint. Davis holds. Now right back to Martin. Zip it across to Bailey. Collins got Weber on him defensively. 5-0 run makes it a lot closer. It's 14-8 now on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. 2.5 to play first quarter as Bailey now attacks. Floater in the lane. Hits the rim twice. Stays out. Weber's got another rebound. And a whistle as soon as Weber hauls it in. They're going to get a late foul on Zach Hall, I believe. That's the third team foul on Central. That whistle came so late that I didn't fully understand what was happening in the minute, but they will call a foul on Zach Hall. Sheets works it up the floor for the Wolverines, leaves it to Smith. Eric between the legs dribble, directing traffic. Now we'll back it off between the circles. Left side wing to Sheets. Right back to Eric. Stop for a long two. That's no good. Floated on him. Left it short, and Hall has the ball. Central students letting Eric know that didn't draw much of the net. Backing in, Woods in the paint. He'll dish it out to Caden Baldwin, who tries a three. No good. Offensive rebound, Hall. And Central reloads. Now straightaway three from Shumway is short. Riverton has the ball, looking to push. White Plume, right side corner. Now he attacks the glass. Lay it up and in right to the rim. No hesitation. Good drive from River White Plume, the third Wolverine to score. Closes the deficit to 4, and now Eric Smith and Clay Sheets get tangled up with Shumway, tie up, and Eric is as fired up as I've seen a Wolverine this season right now. A fire has been lit after a sizable Central start. They were up 14-3. It's now 14-10, which my brain tells me that's a 7-0 Riverton run. 5 of those points coming from Eric Smith, 2 from River White Plume. Gage Treber trying to go by his defender, lose the handle, got a little tangled up, and Shumway's there to scoop it off the floor. 65 seconds remaining, first quarter. Shumway, crossover, Smith on him defensively within arm's reach. Will pick up the dribble, count was on. Now Woods. Shot clock at 18. Bailey, fade away from the left elbow. Pretty shot for Colin Bailey. The Central senior will end the 7-0 Riverton run. 40 seconds remaining, first quarter. Larson, send it to the corner to Treber. Gage on the floor a couple of times, knocked away, but Larson's there to save it. Peyton, stop at the free throw line, back to the basket, get it to Smith, got to step on his defender, hangs in the air, can't get it to go. Good help side defense there by Hall. Now a scramble for it on the near side, and it's out of bounds off of the Indians. It'll be Wolverine possession. Anderson and Jackson back on for Riverton. Here's Bo, long three right wing. That's no good. Hustling for his own rebound. It's knocked loose, but gathered in by Zach Hall. 7 seconds. Here's Shumway. Into the corner they go. Owen Woods has his shot blocked. Larson's got all of it. Central keeps it alive. Scoop it at the buzzer. Zach Hall can't get it to go. And at the end of one, it is Cheyenne Central 16, Riverton 10. Second quarter in 60 seconds as we catch our breath for a minute. 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel.
Welcome to Bailey Tire Pros, your local tire and auto repair specialists in Riverton and Lander. Say no to endless online tire listings and experience the convenience of local service. With unbeatable prices and top quality tires, we're here to change the game. Quality service and expert staff ensure you always get the right fit for your car. Choose local. Choose Bailey Tire Pros, where your satisfaction hits the road.
Watch every RHS basketball game all season long on the County 10 YouTube page.
Jerrad Anderson and Jason Peterson with you from Cheyenne Central High School. Happy Friday night to you. Central on top of the Riverton boys 16-10 at the end of the first quarter. Central led 14-3. Riverton went on a 7-0 run, making things a lot more interesting. Riverton in a man-to-man defensively the entire first quarter. That's how they open the second quarter. Shot straightaway three is missed, and Riverton's there for the board. Garrett Jackson works it up the floor for the Wolverines. Leave it for Eric Smith. Now Clay Sheets between the legs dribble. Back to Jackson. Jackson stop at the angle. Finds Sheets. Sheets circles around. Now Eric squares to the basket. Now hooks it over to Sheets. Left corner three, no good. He was wide open and had a clean shot off, just left it a little bit short. Rebound pulled down by Woods, and Central on the attack to our right here. We're high atop the Cheyenne Central bleachers. Here's Davis trying to work on Smith. Help side defense, White Plume, and White Plume with a nice help side stop. Shot no good. Here comes Riverton the other direction quickly. Both teams like to push the tempo up the floor. Right side behind the arc to Jackson. Garrett Deed up by Woods, goes right at him, and Woods blocks it, but Jackson gets it back. Woods going to block him a second time. Jackson gets it back a second time. Now Sheets will knock down a mid-range 2 from the right side. Clay Sheets, good sticking with it there. Garrett Jackson, even though he got swatted a couple of times, he kept getting the ball back, dished it off to Clay, and Clay finished with a nice shot. Out of bounds, Central's direction. Riverton has closed the deficit to 4 once again, after they trailed by as much as 11 in the first quarter. Here's Martin, straightaway 3 at the top. That's no good. Block out from Clay Sheets. Smith, right past the defender. Can't get the shot, but he's grabbed and fouled on the way up. And the Riverton senior will shoot 2 times. Eric with 5 points so far this evening. Hit a 3-pointer and a really pretty driving 2. First for Eric, too strong, no good. As intimidating a backdrop as Riverton has seen, with those Central students, cheerleaders, and band right behind this side of the basket. It is interesting that both boys and girls games, you go this way first, so maybe a little easier or less distracting to shoot in the second half, which I would think you'd want it the opposite, but either way, Eric misses both this direction. Now here's a steal. Trenton Weber trying to push Riverton direction. Eric Smith will get a blocking foul called, and Central fans can't believe it. Second team foul, second personal foul on Connor Shumway. And Eric, after missing the last 2, will go right back to the line, chance at some redemption. First around the rim, and no. But you don't see Eric, I'm not picking on him, this is a compliment. You don't see Eric go 0 for 3 at the line, hardly ever. That one is good for Smith. Eric with 6 points. The Central students are fun to watch, though. They've got all kinds of distracting things. Somebody's got glowy gloves that are sparkly and LED that are waving around, and there's a lot of different outfits and jumpsuits and things happening there. Spirited atmosphere, and it's good to see that. We haven't really seen a atmosphere quite as good as this so far this year with tournament play. Owen Woods straight to the rim, up and good for 2. Central's first points of the second quarter. Ball on the floor. It'll stay a Riverton basketball. Off the floor last on Chris Martin. Lander boys fell to Douglas at Pinedale today. Wyoming Indian boys taking on Lodgegrass, Montana right now. The Lady Chiefs winning big. Steal on a pass right to Jace Davis. Davis get it to Brenchley, and he travels with it. So no harm, no foul there on the takeaway. Riverton will get it right back. Shoshone is not far from us. Their boys aren't far from us here in Cheyenne. They're in Burns and Pine Bluffs at the 2A East Smackdown. Name of that tournament. The Shoshone Lady Blue are at Dayton and Bighorn up north for the girls' version of that tournament. Smith almost has it stolen. Now he gathers it back in, straight to the rim, off the window, and got it. Eric, 2 more. Boy, Eric is feeling it here early on. He's got 8 points and is looking to maybe take over this game. You can just kind of get a sense that he is fired up. There's a tie-up. River White Plume causes, and it's Arrow Riverton. Wolverines trailing by 3. They've trailed by as much as 11. That was in the first quarter, and Coach Randy Philbin would like to talk to his team here with Riverton closing in on their advantage. They've led throughout. 4:36 to go, second quarter. The DuBois Rams are at St. Stephen's High School in an all-Fremont County game tonight. DuBois goes to Burlington on Saturday. Fort Wasakee's in encampment tomorrow. And the Wind River Cougars are hosting Grable tonight. So you got Fremont County basketball going on at Ethany, at Pavilion, at St. Stephen's, and at Central Wyoming College earlier today with the men's team playing Four Winds University. The CWC Lady Rustlers are at home tomorrow at 2 o'clock against the Wyoming All-Stars. Basketball season is here. It's a good way to spend the Wyoming winter, too, with some indoor stuff to look forward to through January, February, and early March. Smith from the free throw line hits every part of the rim and sneaks in there. Riverton within a point. Eric in double digits here. He's got 10 of Riverton's 17. Anderson, White Plume, and Sheets also have points. Anderson's got a 3. Here's a takeaway from Jackson at midcourt. Garrett leaves it for Smith. 3 more. No, he can't get that one to go from the left side. And the Central students let you know that that was an air ball. Davis, slow walk up the floor. Almost stolen by Weber. Defensive pressure ratcheting up here on the Wolverines. Smith slides over and commits his second personal foul. 2 free throws coming up. Zach Brenchley. He's only got 2 points tonight so far, but he is Central's leading scorer on the season. The junior averages 13.6 points per game. Brenchley's first this time is good. Brenchley, a 63% free thrower on the season. It's hard to get too into these stats here early on because the season is so young, but starting to help as we get more games in. Brenchley knocks them both in. Central lead again is 3. 3:43 remaining second quarter. Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard shows Central 20, Riverton 17. Indians have led the entire way thus far. Anderson holds at the top, now left side to Jackson. Jackson goes down the lane, gets a defender to hang in the air, and Garrett will shoot free throws. Sam Bailey? No, Colin Bailey. That's Colin Bailey's first foul. Garrett's first free throw, too strong, no good. Jackson just a 40% free thrower on the year. That'll help, though. He hits that one. I guess that'll help. That's 50%. So a bit of a boost for Garrett. That's his first point of the game, too, by the way. 5th Wolverine to score here in the first half. Woods, ball above his head at the top, now finds Jace Davis. They play catch around the perimeter, everybody on one side. Now one swings out to the weak side. Zach Brenchley is that guy, gets the ball, catches and releases. And just when I said Zach Brenchley is not scoring a lot of points, their leading scorer has rattled off 5. There's Treber hanging in the air right side. 2 off glass. Good. Gage Treber's first bucket. 23-20. Central with the advantage. Very few stops the last couple of minutes in this one. Woods drives to the free throw lane. Now beyond. Left hand scooping shot is good. Owen Woods making room for himself, just kept going, scooped it up left hand and finds 2 points. It's been a 1-point game, but Riverton has never led. There's a ball knocked away, taken away by Hall. Hall the distance, right-handed layup, contested by White Plume, and then he pushes White Plume out of bounds. Riverton fans upset, and that's not going to be called. It's just ball out of bounds, and Bo Sheets is up off the bench. And I know I'm the Riverton broadcaster, but that is tough to not get a little fiery about. River White Plume just got pushed square in the back in a very obvious manner. It's Central basketball, ball out of bounds. Give it to Woods underneath. Woods leaves the shot in the paint short, but ball is stolen right back by Hall, and then he dishes off to Woods, who travels with it. 1:53 to go, second quarter. It's Central 25, Riverton 20. Peyton Larson will walk it up the floor for Riverton. Central back in their zone defense. They may have switched to a box and one. They have. That one is Eric Smith. Now they'll sag off of him, so maybe not. Maybe they're just a little more aggressive with Eric. In the corner to Sheets. Sheets tries a three. That's no good. Rebound tipped around. Larson's got it. Good pass to Jackson, up and in. Peyton Larson with a big-time rebound there, and Garrett finishes it off nicely. 1:15 remaining second quarter. Back to a three-point game. There's some contact as Woods sends a defender to the floor. Officials call nothing, and it's ball out of bounds. Could have been a Emmy award-winning flop. Hard to tell from up here. Eight o'clock, KTUG Hudson Lander Riverton is 105.1 Jack FM. Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson with you. Streaming video on County 10's YouTube channel. Your home for the Wolverines all season long. Thank you for putting up with Jason and I. Mainly putting up with Jason. Over and back violation as Larson got it. Sent it into backcourt to Clay Sheets, and they slap their hands together in frustration and will retreat on defense. Brenchley works it up the floor, right side to Davis, feeds Martin down low, who is grabbed by a Wolverine. Second team foul for Riverton, should be ball out of bounds. Garrett Jackson picks up the personal, his first. Both the Hoosiers and the Ducks have scored another touchdown. Wild start to the third quarter, looks like. Shot no good by Martin, and a foul underneath. Is that on Garrett again? I think it is. Coach Sheets very animated. Not happy. Garrett with two fouls. Davis holds at the top. Well, it's a tournament, and you want these games, but this is a good test for the Wolverines to go into a little bit of a hostile atmosphere all of a sudden, as Hall can't get it to go. Before conference play, you're playing in front of opposing fans, a rowdy Friday night crowd, and things not always going to go your way when it comes to officiating either. See if they can battle through it. Here's Jackson from the right block. That's no good. 3 seconds. Central will throw it down the floor, and that's how the half will end. Central's led from wire to wire, but Riverton making things very interesting. What was once an 11-point game, Riverton made a 1-point game at one point, and 1-point game at one point. And now at halftime, it is a 3-point Central advantage. They lead Riverton 25-22. Buckle up for Life Wyoming halftime show presented by WYDOT is on the way in just minutes. You are listening to your hometown radio station for the Wolverines, 105.1 Jack FM, and watching along on your video home for Riverton Sports, County 10's YouTube channel.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Sidelines to the spotlight. From the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
It's the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Back to the gym. Here's Jerrad Anderson.
Welcome you back inside Cheyenne Central High School. I'm Jerrad Anderson alongside Jason Peterson at the half. It is Central on top of Riverton 25-22. Got a very interesting one here. It was 16-10 at the end of the first quarter. Central led 14-3 before Riverton went on a 7-0 run and have closed the deficit to 1, but have never led in this game so far. This is the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. YDOT with a simple message: seatbelts save lives. Buckle up every trip, every time. If you're driving right now, make sure that seatbelt is fastened, please. And thanks to YDOT for making our halftime coverage possible and supporting the Wolverines. Let's take a look at first half scoring numbers. First for Central, they are led by Owen Woods, who closed out the first two quarters with 9 points. Zach Brenchley finished with 6. 3 points for Chris Martin, 2 points for Jace Davis, 2 points for Connor Shumway, both of those at the free throw line, and Connor Bailey with 2 points. For Riverton, Eric Smith has been the first half MVP. He finished with 10 points, including a three-pointer. Then Bo Anderson, the other one that hit a three. Garrett Jackson has 3 points so far on a field goal and a free throw. Clay Sheets has 2. Gage Treber has 2. River Whiteplume has 2 for Riverton High School. Wolverines go 2-0 yesterday. They're trying to stay perfect here at the James Johnson Winter Showcase, but they will have to come from behind to do that. And then they've got one more game tomorrow, and that's also going to be against the home team, basically. Well, the other Cheyenne Gymnasium will be at Story Gym with the girls tomorrow at noon, and then we'll be at Cheyenne East High School to make the full rounds around town at 4:30 tomorrow. You can watch that on the County 10 YouTube channel and listen along on 105.1 Jack FM. Jason Peterson is our camera guy, and let's get Jason's first half thoughts if we can. Jason, interesting back and forth second quarter there. Riverton has trailed the entire way so far, but they're making things very interesting. Your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, I mean, they've kept it pretty close, first half and everything. They've come in within one, but they could never get over that little bit of a hump. So, but I mean, first quarter, second quarter, first half, I mean, it's just been a really close game. And I mean, there were some calls that I thought maybe, but Bo Sheets kind of getting agitated in that second quarter. So, but yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, first half was pretty good. Looking forward to the second half.
Yeah, I agree with you. The atmosphere and hostile is not exactly appropriate because it's not even close to the craziest high school basketball game I've seen, but there's been a few calls where White Plume took a shove that looked pretty obvious and nothing was called there, and it's just one of those things that you have to deal with, and you have to know how to keep those emotions in check. When you're on the road in front of opposing fans, things might not necessarily go your way with calls or non-calls.
Yep.
But a good learning experience here, whatever happens for the Wolverines. Riverton girls fell to Central handily earlier today, and they have gone 1-2 so far. They beat South easily last night. They lost to Southeast High School yesterday morning, and they have Thunder Basin tomorrow. We've got the cheerleaders, it looks like. I don't understand why senior night is happening in early January, but there's a festiveness going on, some kind of cheerleading festivities where the seniors are being recognized, and maybe they just have a different night where everybody takes a turn, all the different clubs and groups, but we've got a lot of seniors being recognized at halftime, and the clock is stopped with 5 minutes to go on the warm-up clock, so we're going to get a very extended halftime show. It looks like the Riverton boys are back out on the floor, out of the locker room, looking around like what's going on, expecting to almost be ready for game time, but they will have a seat on the bench and watch the festivities here as the Central cheerleaders get recognized at halftime. Again, Eric Smith has 10 to lead the way for the Wolverines. Owen Woods has 9 to lead Cheyenne Central. At the half, it's Riverton 22, or it's Cheyenne Central 25, Riverton 22. I almost did that in reverse order. 3-point deficit for the Wolverines. Thanks to the Wyoming Department of Transportation, reminding you to buckle up every trip, every time. Your halftime coverage provider here on the County 10 Sports Network. We'll squeeze in another timeout. Thanks to some of our sponsors here. We'll let you hear who those sponsors are. You're listening to the Wolverines on 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video at county10.com. Wolverine basketball on county10.com is made possible by Wyoming.com, Health Source Chiropractic, Gales Carpet One, and Altitude Interiors, Wyoming Catholic College, Fremont County Prevention, Overhead Door Company, Northside Auto Body, Hampton Inn & Suites, Red & Kane & Associates, Porter's Supply Company, State Farm Insurance Agent Tyler Watson, Riverton Remax All-Star Realtors, Sutherland's, Baldwin Creek Rental Center, Bailey's Tire Pros, Haskell Furniture and Flooring, Elevate Rehab, Fremont Chevrolet, Maven, Goddard Construction, Central Bank and Trust, and by Myers Gambles. If you or your business would like to support radio and video coverage of Riverton basketball, email sports@county10.com.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach programs. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Looking to transform your home with that perfect mountain-inspired touch? At Altitude Interiors, we're your neighbors here in Lander, bringing decades of family expertise to every project. From stunning hardwood floors to stylish window coverings and custom cabinetry, we'll help you create the space you've been dreaming of. Experience the altitude difference at altitudeinteriors.net.
Carpet One Floor and Home, we believe every floor tells a story. As a family-owned business with deep roots in Fremont County, we don't just sell flooring. We create personalized solutions for your home. From cozy carpets to stunning hardwood, our expert team guides you through every step. Scan the QR code to learn more. Transform your space with confidence. At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we're here to wow you.
Catch the game on your phone or the comfort of your home living room. Wolverine basketball is streaming on County 10's YouTube channel all season long.
Halftime continues here from Cheyenne Central as we've got a little bit of an extended halftime. Again, some cheer and dance members got their senior recognition, and then they had a really cool moment here. It's 25-22, by the way, Central on top of Riverton at the intermission. There was a brief 60-second fundraiser for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, an organization that I think most people love a lot, and they had a couple of young recipients who will be affiliated with the Make-A-Wish Foundation here, and a lot of folks donating money, and I'm going to give a nod to the Riverton boys who sat on the bench and made sure that they let the Make-A-Wish fundraiser have its moment while they all just kind of remained seated and let the Make-A-Wish kids have their moment on the floor and stayed away from all of the festivities and the fundraiser. Just sort of a classy, small gesture by the Riverton boys, and kudos to all of these fans from Riverton and from Cheyenne for donating to that worthwhile cause. All right, let's get to the second half. Basketball just about to begin. Riverton's trailed from start to finish, but they have made this very close. 25-22, Central on top of the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. It'll be Central basketball here to start the third quarter. Riverton sends out their same starting five: Eric Smith, Clay Sheets, Garrett Jackson, River Whiteplume, and Bo Anderson. Connor Shumway's got it for Central as we pick up their starters on the fly: Zach Brenchley, Owen Woods, Chris Martin, and Jace Davis. Same starting 10 all across the board. Here's Shumway at the top. Scoot down the lane, now dish it to Brenchley. Zach Brenchley for three. He's got it, his second triple of the ball game, and that starts the third quarter scoring with a bang, 28-22. Indians on top of the scoreboard. Central 5-3 on the season. Riverton 6-3. And the Wolverines winners of their last five, including 2 games yesterday. Riverton has not gone a lot to the bench. They've been playing catch-up here as Garrett Jackson's going to get charged with a charge. Connor Shumway gets knocked over, and Garrett Jackson all of a sudden's got his third foul. Gage Treber is going to come back on. We've seen Treber, we've seen Weber. Yet to see Braden Martin or Dane Cox off the bench. We also saw Peyton Larson on the floor. Shumway dribbles to the left side angle. Now back out to Woods. Martin with Sheets on him defensively. Central extends it beyond the perimeter, playing on the right side. Shumway's just going to square up and let a contested three fly. That's no good. Offensive board, though. Davis As it's stripped out of his hands, here come the Wolverines. Smith looking to push. Anderson underneath, reverse layup, can't get it to go. Jackson follow is there, up and in. Good follow by Garrett Jackson. 28-24. Central on top here. We've played 1:40 in the second half. Shumway leaves it for Davis. Davis off the hip will dribble and get it to Zach Brenchley for a right corner three that he knocks in again. 2 3-pointers for Brenchley to start the third quarter here, and Central extending their lead 31-24. It was a storm Riverton had to weather in the first quarter. See if they weather this little one. Sheets three at the top was no good. Central closes out with a rebound, and here they come. Brenchley, guess who? Wants another three, and he's got it. 9 points in this quarter alone for Zach. And Coach Sheets wants to adjust. He's going to ask for a timeout. 5:34 to go, third quarter. Central has built a 10-point advantage, 34-24. All of a sudden, I don't think my calculator is working for Brenchley anymore, so I'm going to add these up on the fly. 16 points now for Zach after those 3 3-pointers. Junior, he is the leading scorer on the season for the Indians, too. Averages 13.5 points per game, and his average is on the rise right now. I want to say thank you to my good friend Scott Morrow checking in on the broadcast. Scott, hope you're well. Appreciate you watching tonight. And Linda, thank you for being here. Appreciate Linda being on the broadcast with us a lot this year. She was with us during football and through the basketball season. She called us the Double J's, Jason and Jerrad, Double J's. That sounds like a ranch or something, doesn't it? The Double J Ranch?
Double J, yeah.
What?
The Double J Boot Ranch or whatever.
I can't think of a worse ranch than one you and I would own. 5:34 to go, third quarter. Riverton down by 10 here after Cheyenne Central has outscored them by 7 in the first 2.5 minutes of this quarter. Man-to-man full court pressure from Central. They're looking to trap right around the midcourt line. Riverton handles nicely. Here's Smith, left corner, lets a three go, and that's good. Eric Smith for 3. His second triple of the game. Brenchley down the lane, shovel it to Shumway. Shumway is going to leave it for a teammate. Owen Woods corrals it. Davis back to Brenchley, wants another one. That's no good. He's human after all, but he gets his own rebound and draws a foul. Well, he finally missed one, but he got his own board, and Zach goes to the line to shoot 2 times. Brenchley knocks in the first one. He is 3 of 3 at the line so far. Big deep breath, lets it go in and out that time, but a tip will find its way to the basket and in. I'm not sure how that went in. Owen Woods is going to get credited with the bucket. Wow. Everything going in for Central here again in the third quarter. Feels like the first quarter all over again. 10-point advantage and a double dribble on Eric Smith. He knew it. Turns and walks the other way. Central students 8 or 9 rows deep, all in unison, chanting together, and fun atmosphere here at Central High School. Backing in down low is Woods. hook shot is not going to go in, and Gage Treber with good defense. Gage zigging and zagging down the floor, knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Check in on Oregon, Indiana here. It's been a while since I've refreshed that. Hoosiers on top of the Ducks, 42-15 early fourth quarter. Right now, it looks like an Indiana-Miami national championship. Who would have thought that? Blocks. Shot on Weber's attempt. Ball out of bounds to the Wolverines. Larson to trigger it in under into the left of the Riverton hoop. Finds Eric Smith. Eric's been the main source of offense for the Wolverines so far. Not a lot of points, but hanging in there defensively okay. This third quarter has been a flurry, though. Here's Eric, square to the basket, go down the lane. Nice dish to Anderson on the left block. Found him, and Bo's got 5. Shumway works the point guard position up the floor. Dribble handoff for Martin. Now baseline drive and a charging foul on Brenchley. Knocks over Trenton Weber, who has taken a few charges this season. Every team has that guy that is not afraid to sacrifice his body. And even when I was young, but especially now, I can't think of anything worse than seeing a guy coming at you running 100 miles an hour, full steam, and just standing in there ready to get knocked over. But that is something it seems like Trenton Weber takes pride in, and that is one of those little things that fires a team up so much, seeing a guy take one for the team. Big bounce. Garrett Jackson just lost the handle on it, though, when it's a Riverton turnover. There's a defender there from Central, but largely an unforced error. And Riverton will try to recoup on defense. Zach Brenchley, left-hand dribble across the time stripe, now sends it to Woods on the left wing. We'll find Bailey wide open for 3, right wing. That's no good, and over the back is Zach Hall as he reached over Eric Smith to try to get the rebound. Second personal on Zach. Second team foul, I beg your pardon. 2 team fouls on either team involved. Both teams. Sheets handed off to Jackson, and now in the post they go, scooping up a tough shot. Gage Treber got it to drop, and he's fouled. Gage Treber with the and one. That is our Health Source Chiropractic play of the game. Fremont County's only sports-certified chiropractic clinic. Stay in the game with a $10 new patient special for student athletes at Health Source Chiropractic. Engage converts the three-point play with the free throw. Makes it a 5-point game, 37-32, 2:59 to play third quarter on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Brenchley, he's been a problem this quarter. Works it up the floor. Now Woods to a driving teammate. That's Zach Hall, who turned around in the paint. And Zach's got his first bucket from about 8 feet away. Central shooting the basketball very well this third quarter. Riverton hanging in there except for that. Now here's it stolen away from White Plume. Brenchley the distance, and he's fouled by River. Central fans rise to their feet and give him a round of applause. Nice play, Zach Brenchley, to go the distance. Draw the foul on River is first. Zach will let it go, and that is good. And all of a sudden, it's back to a 10-point Central advantage. Smith jogs it up the floor, stares into the Central zone defense. 2-3 matchup zone. most of the way through. We've seen that. Way up top, Treber has it. Now Sheets right in front of the Riverton bench. Bounce pass to Treber and around the horn to Smith. Backing in, trying to post up Garrett Jackson. Jackson will look for Treber in the paint, and it bounces off of Woods. Stays RHS ball. Riverton High School Speech and Debate hosting a tournament at Riverton next weekend. Looking for judges. If you'd like to volunteer, you can. Contact RHS, and there is a shot clock violation. There were only 3 seconds on the shot clock to inbound. Riverton didn't notice it, and again, that is brand new. This is only their third game with the shot clock. It'll be just here for the tournament this weekend, and then it'll disappear presumably until next year. They're not going to use it this season, but next year every 3A and 4A game will have a shot clock in Wyoming High School basketball. Takes some getting used to, but it's good to get a sense of it here in this tournament. I think floater in the lane is good. Jace Davis has his second bucket. The Central lead is now their largest of the game. It's a 44-32 point lead, and they're going to get the ball right back. Traveling violation on the Wolverines. Shumway right down the lane, double teamed, finds a teammate in the corner, got it to go, and he's fouled. Zach Hall with a chance at a rare three-point play. Central is all kinds of fired up. They have played, even before that four-point play, they have just played with purpose this quarter. Eric Smith picked up his third personal right there, by the way, and Zach will convert that four-point play. Riverton quickly in transition. Treber's left alone for three over the rim. It dropped in there. The official blew the play dead with the ball hanging on the rim. He said it hit the top of the backboard. He said it's out of bounds. All right, I missed that one, but I'll believe him. Not that my opinion matters for anything. Ty Reisendorfer into the game for the first time for Central. He's got it at the top. Now Bailey. And a whistle away from the basketball will go against Central. Coach Philbin's turn to raise his palms to the sky and say, what was that? But they'll say Reisendorfer committed an infraction away from the ball. Didn't see it. Could have been a moving screen, or maybe he just got tangled up with somebody down low. Skip pass for Treber. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Smith straight away three. No good. Off to the right side. Out of bounds. 48-32. Central has taken over here this quarter. Just 21 seconds with the length of the floor to go for the Central Tribe. We've got the letters Tribe spelled across the floor with one instead of the I. All right, at midcourt, Davis runs to the free throw lane, almost lost the handle. Now Shumway tries a three with 2 seconds, buries it. It is a loud Cheyenne Central gym right now. At the end of three, it is Cheyenne Central 51, Riverton 32. Come on back for the fourth quarter with us on 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
Looking for a trusted partner in your financial journey? At Redden, Kane & Associates, we're more than just CPAs. We're a world-class accounting firm dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients. From tax management and accounting to estate planning and retirement strategies, our experts provide personalized solutions that help you thrive. Our lasting relationships are based on trust and open communication. Let's make your goals become reality. Take the first step towards financial confidence. Visit rivertoncpa.com.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmvs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
This is RPD Chief Eric Hurtado. Buckle up on your way home tonight, be safe, and go Big Red.
A very decisive Cheyenne Central third quarter. They outscore Riverton 26-10 in that third stanza as we start quarter number 4. It's 51-32. Central in command. Riverton with a lot of catching up to do here if they want to come back in these final 8 minutes. We'll see if they can do it. Here's Garrett Jackson, double teamed. Goes up top, Clay Sheets. He tries a three. That's no good. Jackson there for the follow rebound. Up and in, though. Garrett Jackson, 2 more. And he's done really nice crashing the boards, per usual. Riverton's leading rebounder, averages 8 per game, and I'd say he's close to that again. Three right corner is no good from Hall this time. That's exactly where he had a 4-point play in the third quarter. Eric has it poked away from behind, though, and taken right back by Davis. Davis to Shumway, square up 3, skims off to the left side, out of bounds. A minute gone by here in the fourth quarter, 51-34 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Central has led from wire to wire. 16-10 after 1, was 25-22 at halftime, but a 26-10 third quarter has created a whole lot of distance in this one. River White Plume's got it on the baseline. Now we'll go up top to Sheets. Clay to a cutting Garrett Jackson. Now back to White Plume posting up. Sheets, right wing, tries a 3. That's silk. Clay Sheets with a pretty 3-pointer. Riverton's going to need a few more of those to try to get the comeback. Boy, that's a nice move by Connor Shumway for 2 at the other end. Good big pivot step and floated around, created some space, and a shot. Here's Smith, 3 at the top. That's good. Back-to-back 3-pointers for the Wolverines. Eric's got 16, by the way. Back to a 13-point game. 2 minutes have elapsed in the fourth quarter. Knocked out of bounds by Smith. Treber back on for the Wolverines. White Plume checks out. Chris Martin and Zach Brenchley back out there for Central. Peyton Larson now comes on. Late ad for Riverton, maybe a matchup sub. Brenchley off the inbounds play, couldn't get it, didn't come anywhere close off the backboard, and Riverton clears it away. Smith, 3 at the top, rush shot no good, goes out of bounds. Jace Davis with a slow walk up the floor for Central. D'd up at midcourt by Treber. Davis, crossover dribble, stopped just inside the arc. Now to Brenchley. Brenchley had those 3 3-pointers to start the third quarter, and that really was hard to swallow if you're a Riverton fan. Speaking of that, Brenchley, 3 left corner. It's good again. 5 threes. Zach Brenchley, he is impressive. Gage Treber to the rim at the other end for 2. Holding up top is Woods. Right side behind the arc, Chris Martin. Now back to Woods. Owen, big jump stop in the lane. Use the window. He's got 2. Been a while since we've seen Woods score, but he's got 13. Kind of has done it quietly, too. Had most of his points in the first half, but he's had a really solid evening. Coach Philbin's got his team in pretty good shape, judging by this game. Didn't qualify for state last year, just a 7-win team. They'll pick up their 6th if they can hang on today already this season. Of course, the Central boys won the state championship 2 years ago under Jim Schaefer. Central girls winning the state championship last year, so they just keep moving trophies into the trophy case here at this high school. Davis backing in at the free throw line. White plume on him defensively. Good defense, River, and Davis is going to lose the handle on it. He had nowhere to go with River playing very well on him. Got another Hoosiers touchdown if you're keeping track, or if you're away from a screen, away from that football game. Mainly I'm saying that for my own benefit, to have an excuse to keep up with it. Oh boy, Bo Anderson took a big shot to the face. Owen Woods poked him. His head ricocheted backwards, and Bo's going to be just fine, but foul on Woods. A lot of the tension and steam in this game got evaporated real quick in the third quarter with that flurry of Central points. Ball knocked out of bounds. Stays Riverton possession. 3 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. It's 58-42. Central in command. Weber looking along the baseline. Sends it up top. Smith has Brenchley on him defensively. There's a couple of fun guards to watch. Maybe we'll get the opportunity to play Central again. You never know. Here's Sheets from the elbow. Can't get it to go. Jackson, another rebound. His follow is blocked, though. Woods got all of it. And here comes Owen challenging Sheets. Can't get the layup to go. Good defense by Sheets. Block by White Plume on the second chance. And Riverton playing good defense. Still playing hard here, down by 16 with under 3 to go. Somersaulting Garrett Jackson through the lane is fouled. It's our first somersault of the season. Second personal foul on Zach Brenchley. Smith under into the right of the Riverton hoop. A long lob is picked off by Woods. Woods one-on-one. Easy gather and lay in for Owen Woods. Cheyenne Central 60, Riverton 42 with 2.5 minutes remaining. Smith folds it left side, now drives to the lane. High arcing shot is not going to drop. Riverton's one and done. Central marches up the floor. Look at Coach Philbin for some instructions. And an offensive foul, I think, right down the lane. Knocking over, guess who? Trenton Weber there to take another charge. His second of the evening. Brenchley with the player control foul. Just the second on Central. Riverton still yet to commit a foul here in the fourth quarter, by the way. Anderson and Smith in backcourt. Eric will jog it up the floor. These yellow Nikes. Sends it right side behind the arc to Weber. Right back to Smith. Smith floats in the lane. An offensive foul on Eric Smith. We trade player control fouls, and in there to take the charge, Connor Shumway. Eric with his fourth foul, by the way. Just 2:05 remaining. Peyton Larson comes to the check-in table. Eric Smith will come off. Central attacking to our left. Gage Treber is going to change that, though, with the steal. Riverton 2-on-1. Euro step to the rim. No. Left the layup short. Kind of got rid of it awkwardly with his body floating away from the hoop, but it's out of bounds off of Central. Got a full timeout on the floor taken by Riverton. Let's squeeze in one with them. Under 2 to go. Central in command of this one, 60-42. Back after this on Jack FM and County10.com.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more. Haskell Furniture and Flooring. Best prices, better service.
Proud to support the Wolverines and Lady Wolverines. We are County10.com.
Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson with you from Central High School. Riverton in a whole lot of jeopardy of going 6-4 and having that 5-game win streak come to a conclusion. River White Plume in the lane. 2 off glass is good for River. His 4th point of the game, and it's a 16-point Central lead with 93 seconds to go. Reisendorf holds at the top of the key, finds Branchley in the corner. Zach looking for Shumway at the top. Shumway has to go to the floor to pick it up, but he does. Caden Baldwin is also new into the game for Central High. Underneath, Chris Martin finds himself wide open. Says Viva La Vida and puts it in. Haven't gotten to make a Coldplay joke since the first quarter. It's only his 2nd bucket. Inside of a minute to go. Central back in action. Baldwin 3, right corner, no good. Long rebound comes to Bow. Anderson ahead to Larson. Contact, another offensive foul. It's been a lot of player control fouls this half. And ball out of bounds to Central with just 41 seconds remaining. Sam Bailey back on, and the crowd's going to go crazy for a newcomer. 12th player off of the bench is Marquez Atticale. Marquez works it up the floor. D'd up by Larson. He'll use a screen at the top. Hit the roller. Reisendorf. Use the window. No good. Offensive rebound. Bailey puts it up and in. A 20-point Central lead with 23 ticks of the clock to go. Sheets circles around at the top. He is fouled. Be ball out of bounds. Just the 3rd team foul. Well, Riverton boys back in action tomorrow. They take on the Cheyenne East Thunderbirds at 4:30 from East High School. Here's White Plume at the top. Looking for a cutting play. Sheets off of his foot. Nobody home. Blackwell's got it. Keon and Blackwell can dribble this thing out. 5 seconds. And Riverton will fall to 6-4 on the young season. Cheyenne Central will improve to 6-3 as we go final. Central wins this one 64-44. Get our player of the game up here and head coach Bo Sheets on the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show. You've been listening to Wolverine Basketball on 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video coverage on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Life happens, and sometimes it leaves a dent. At Northside Body Shop in Lander, we meet by accident, but we fix your vehicle with purpose. From minor dings to major collision repair, our expert team gets you back on the road and brings your car back to its original beauty. Trust the specialists who treat every vehicle like a classic. Northside Body Shop. Come see us at 323 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Welcome to Hampton Inn & Suites, your home away from home in Riverton. Enjoy top-notch amenities like our indoor pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Start your day with our complimentary breakfast. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi. Relax in one of our 89 beautifully furnished rooms. The Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to support the Riverton Athletics program and being a part of the Riverton High School Booster Club. We want to wish all student athletes the best this coming season and look forward to being a part of your success.
This is the Bailey Tire and Auto postgame show. Visit the tire pros at Bailey's.
Welcome you back here to Cheyenne Central High School. Bailey Tire Pros postgame show. Rough second half for the Wolverines. They fall to Central 64-44. One of the bright spots in this game for sure was senior Eric Smith, and Eric is our player of the game. Eric, sorry to pick you in a loss, sorry to make you come all the way back up here, but great effort tonight from you individually. I know tough game, but how are you feeling after this one?
I'm feeling great. Just kind of disappointed we come out so flat in the second half. I mean, we're with them the whole way. We started off bad, but we matched our physicality towards the end of the first half, and we just came out flat, and it's just so frustrating that we weren't ready to come out in the second half. And
there was a spurt with you in the first quarter. You get behind 11 in the first quarter. You hit a three. You have that great drive down the lane, and it felt like you were just ready to take this game over. Did that kind of light a fire early on in you?
Yeah, I mean, when teams get after us, it's really our job to match it, and I'm one of the leaders. I'm one of the guys that they look to lead us, and I just took on that role, and just disappointed.
Yeah, let's go do some positives. 2-0 yesterday. You had a big day yesterday, it looked like, and we're one of the leaders in both of those games. So forget about this one. We're on to Cheyenne East tomorrow, but had to feel good yesterday to start 2-0.
No, yeah, we were on a six-game win streak. We were on a 6-game win streak, and we played tough teams, and we got another tough team. They might be even better than Central tomorrow, and we just got to come out ready to play, and I know our guys are going to take this one not too lightly, so we're going to come out ready to play.
I know these are tournament games, so it's kind of, you're supposed to be a little impartial, but these are just straight-up home games for Central, for Cheyenne East. So is it good to get the experience of going into kind of these hostile environments? Their students were crazy at this end. Is it good to get that experience before you go into conference play?
Oh, yeah. I mean, conference play might be even worse than this. Their student section was live tonight, I'll say that, and we were ready for it. It was fun. It's fun to get games in like this, and it's just fun.
I'll leave it like this. This is your senior year. What are your goals? What are your expectations for yourself this year?
For myself, I just want to make state. As long as we make state, we have a chance, and I just want to make state.
Definitely, and I think you guys are more than capable of it. So we'll look forward to rooting for you again tomorrow, but it's been fun watching you here in the early season, and get some rest. We're back at Cheyenne East tomorrow. Eric, appreciate you coming out.
Thank you.
Our player of the game, Eric Smith, joining us on the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show. We'll hear from head coach Bo Sheets here in just a quick moment. Again, Central knocks off Riverton 64-44. Again, all of these Riverton kids are my favorite, but Eric is so much fun to talk to and to interact with at all of these games. It's fun to follow this team, just a bunch of great kids. Let's, while we're waiting for Coach Sheets, let's run down some final scoring numbers. For Central, Zach Brenchley had 5 3-pointers, and I have to do math, which requires me to think. My calculator stopped working at the worst possible time. 23 points unofficially for Zach Brenchley tonight. Owen Woods finishes with 15 and a very balanced scoring effort. 7 points for Connor Shumway, 6 points for Zach Hall, 5 for Chris Martin, 4 for Jace Davis, 2 for Colin Bailey, 2 for Ty Reisendorfer. Riverton, led by Eric Smith, our player of the game, whom you just heard from, finished with 16, 7 points apiece. Garrett Jackson and Gage Treber, 5 points from Bo Anderson, 5 points from Clay Sheets, 4 from River White Plume, and that rounds out the Riverton scoring. They drop to 6-4 on the regular season, and Cheyenne Central improves to 6-3. Again, Riverton back at it tomorrow. They take on Cheyenne East High School at 4:30. Jason and I will be back for that on the County 10 YouTube channel and on 105.1 Jack FM. First, though, we will have girls basketball with the Riverton ladies taking on Thunder Basin at noon. That'll be at Story Gyms. So we've got one at Story and one at East tomorrow, and we'll get to see all 4 venues participating in this James Johnson Winter Classic. So Riverton boys' 5-game winning streak comes to a conclusion. They won those 3 in a row at the Flaming Gorge Classic. They were 2-0 yesterday, but ran into just a buzzsaw Cheyenne Central team in a very aggressive second half here. As we'll get the headset on the head coach. Bo Sheets, kind enough to join us after Central's 64-44 victory. And Coach, really competitive first half. They came out with a fire in that third quarter. Tough to stop a team that shoots so well, but what happened there early in the third?
Well, they shot really well in the third. You know, they hit, I don't know how many threes in a row. You'd have to go back and watch the film on it, but they hit a lot of threes. We were just a little bit late on kind of our assignments getting out there, and, something we've got to get fixed, because when you have somebody that shoots well like that, and we give them, I know number 2 had at least 5 threes. Yeah. They shot well. We didn't shoot particularly well. We looked a little tired, but very pleased with how the boys battled. We started off slow. It's kind of the tale that we've had lately is slow starts, and you can't overcome slow starts every game. You can only do so much coming back and making a frantic finish before it just catches up to you. And so that's where we've got to start off better, because their first quarter and their third quarter kind of sealed the game. Honestly, I know they outplayed us in those first 3 minutes of both of those quarters, and those are big keys to victory for everybody. Yeah,
I was going to say, I know that's not the result you wanted, but I thought your team matched them physically very well. That's a 4A battle there, and a good test maybe for conference play to see a team that sort of banged into one another there, and you do it in sort of a hostile atmosphere here too. You get to see their students going crazy, so maybe a good learning experience for your kids in this environment.
And we talk about it all the time. Sometimes it's more fun to play in a hostile environment than it is at home, just because of the energy that's brought. You're kind of trying to prove them wrong. And so I thought the boys, I appreciate hearing that, because the boys, and they'll appreciate hearing that too, because that was kind of one of our goals coming in. We knew it was going to be physical, 4A, rugby, football, boxing match, whatever you want to call it, on the basketball court. And, I thought our boys did step up, to the physicality of it, but now we got to step up to the kind of the skill level of it, if you will, and kind of securing sorry about that, securing those rebounds, keeping them off the glass, not allowing them to have open threes. So those are definitely things we've got to work on. But, to come in here and show that we can play with these guys, it's different to see somebody on film than it is to play them early. So hopefully, if we can qualify for the state tournament, we'll see some of these teams later, and it gives us a good feel for what it's going to be like.
On to East tomorrow. Speaking of home court advantages here at the tournament, you get East at their home gym. I know much about the Thunderbirds.
It's a carbon copy of what we saw tonight, just a little bit different with as far as the names and numbers, but it's going to be a physical battle. They've got guys that can shoot, that can take you off the dribble, they defend. They're a well-coached team that has a rich tradition of banners in the last few years. So it's a great test for us early to get to see these teams. So to get Central tonight and then get East for kind of one of the last games of the tournament tomorrow is it'll be great to see where we're at.
Definitely. All right, get some rest and on to more basketball tomorrow, Coach. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you.
Bo Sheets, Riverton head coach here on the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show. Riverton falling to Cheyenne Central 64-44. Thanks to Bailey's, by the way, our post-game sponsor, Bailey Tire Pros. Those 4 pit stop locations in Fremont County. They are your local tire pros, too. Make sure your vehicle is outfitted with the best tires, and Bailey's can help you. Hey, thanks to Jason Peterson, our great camera operator, battling through some odd circumstances for the girls' game and just getting it done. As always, no matter the circumstances, Jason, tough losses for Riverton tonight. Your thoughts on these 2 games?
Yeah, Cheyenne Central, they're a pretty good team. And, coming in and, they just, from the get-go, both teams just led. And, Riverton closed it within 1, and then they could just never get over that hump to kind of get in front there. But, a couple tough teams, and, they play tomorrow at noon and 4:30, so we'll have a little rest time and then come back and try to get that W tomorrow.
The Central Athletics Department making sure we leave the gym with Hit the Road Jack. I think that's to me and you, Jason. I think they want us to get out of here.
Seems like we're the ones that closed down the building.
we're usually the last ones here.
Out,
I think we'll just stay on for a while since they're serenading us out here. But Central on top of Riverton, they win both the boys and girls games today, and on to 2 more tomorrow. We've got the girls against Thunder Basin at noon. The boys play Cheyenne East tomorrow at 4:30. So should be fun to have one more day of basketball here from Cheyenne.
Yeah, one more day. It's going to be nice to get back to Story Gym. I always like that gym when we come to this, when we do the tournament and everything, Story Gym, so it's going to be good to get back there and do another game. So
it's a great gym, but your legs are going to be burning trying to get to the top of that to our broadcast. That's as high as we go for a broadcast vantage point, and we will bring that to you tomorrow at noon. Video coverage on the County 10 YouTube channel and, of course, 105.1 Jack FM. Jason, appreciate your help as always. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks to everybody for watching back home in Fremont County and listening on Jack FM. Appreciate you being here. For Jason Peterson and the County 10 crew, I'm Jerrad Anderson. Again, final score, Cheyenne Central 64, Riverton 44. We'll see you tomorrow for more of the James Johnson Winter Classic. Until then, send you back to Jack FM and say so long on the YouTube stream from Cheyenne Central High School.